Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Muppets on a Quest. We're only starting this session almost 40 minutes late. Not bad for us. Alright, so, when last we left off, does anyone remember what happened? Never mind, I'm not asking you
Yes,
guys. That's
I
going to
do.
lead to chaos. Shut up.
Nice.
That's going to lead to chaos. I'm not going to do that. So, when last you guys
There was
left
some
off,
number of things that happened. It was like a range of things that could,
I will kick you if you make this joke again.
Pi
We were
basically,
supposed to start at
is
least
three-
10
it's
minutes
three and so
ago.
is E.
We were supposed to start
40 minutes ago.
Okay, but we were waiting on Morgan. This is all in the recording. I'm leaving this in. So, like I said, you guys, when last we left, right, you had been doing a quest for the Adventurers Guild in order to make some money to buy a stick. That is the impetus behind all of this. I will remind everyone that this is just to get a custom stick. Right, Jason? It's for you.
Cane. It's a cane.
It's a cane
It
with a
is
knife
for-
in it.
A man's stick is
It is a
important. You
cane.
can't pay too much for a good stick, okay?
That's true, but you guys
Hey,
Place
walk
an order for-
softly and carry a big stick.
that has a knife in it. That's how you solve all problems.
That helps. That helps a lot.
So, you guys placed an order with an artificer a while back. And by that I mean a few days ago. And by that I mean 7 sessions ago. It's been a while. So,
We
you
should
guys
have a
placed
session
the
with
order.
just breakfast again.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm walking
my
away.
plan-
Hey, I
just
am
saying-
pretty hungry.
No, I have a plan. I have a plan for now. It's going to be funny, but we gotta get
So,
recap.
you guys ordered the thing with the artificer. You went to sell some wares, got some money, got attacked by mechanical creatures. You were then... I didn't have time to get through the rest of the recording, so we're going to skip ahead a little. But I'm doing as big a recap as I can, because it's been a while. There's a man in the background. Hello, man.
Yeah, I almost just said, "Look, a man."
What? So you guys
No. It's
most
he told
recently
a man.
went to the Adventurers Guild in order to try and get hired so that you can get more contracts, get more money, pay for the thing. You went through the initial interview process, were given a quest, as well as a demand of money to be formally accepted. You are currently on that quest to hunt down several slod individuals who were robbing people. You found those people, fought those people. One of them blew themselves up. One of them has seemingly joined you guys, based on the words of Arizel. And one of them ran away. Unfortunately, the explosion happened, so you guys were arrested for the second time due to an explosion that was not your direct fault. This really happens to you guys more than it should. You guys then were arrested, detained overnight, let out once again, this time with some persuasion, although a firm reminder that this is your second strike. You all then decided to go back to your hotel, get some lunch, have some conversations, decide on a plan of what to do next. While planning this out, you all discussed with Alrin, the slot individual that Arizel befriended, who gave you all the lowdown of what the plan was as far as they were aware, although they said they did not know past getting the money to get into a large social event that is coming up, to where many important world leaders will be coming. You all then decided that Alrin should go check the safe house that they had in order to see if there was any additional information as to what the plan was past getting just the money. While Alrin is out, you guys have the rest of the day to kind of do what you would like. There was going to be a shooting contest tomorrow, I believe, although that has... No, it was today, actually. But that has been postponed due to the... Tom, you can't pull the trigger when the gun's broken.
I mean, you can. It just doesn't do anything.
No, actually,
That's
Sweet
true.
Baby Boom is in such a state of disrepair that the trigger cannot even be moved. Which has caused you to not be able to attend the
Alright,
shooting
back to the
contest,
news it is.
so it has been postponed, at least for now. you all have your order that you have placed coming in tomorrow, or at least should be finished tomorrow. With that, we bring it into tonight's session. You all are in your rooms independently, contemplating what to do. Alvin is out at the moment. You have the day.
How are the rooms split up right
Okay.
now?
I believe, as last I remember, the rooms, at least in terms of sleeping accommodations, was Natalie, Jack, and Luz, Arisal, Kami, and
Julie.
thank you, Julie. Additionally, I did forget one thing. While having your conversation with Alrin, you guys did find out some interesting information about the past of the Slod people involving...
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I figure I just remember that I should probably mention that, since the last thing that happened was actually Kami going to try and call Nyx, because according to Alrin, the Slod individual that you all befriended, mostly Arisal, an ally of yours may or may not have been involved in the mass destruction of the Slod population long ago. You do not know if it
Also
is the
called
individual you
genocide.
know, but based on
Poor
general
Jack.
descriptions, it seems like it is a possibility that Nyx and Clunk are the ones that did this. Kami, you had just tried to call, but you got a voicemail. So, with that stated once again, the time is yours.
So it
So
does
I
mean
would-
we get
I
a
would like to
long
say-
rest, right?
You had a long rest
Okay.
overnight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, in the gym.
we
Get out the
like
news.
already slept
Jack
since
and
the
Luz
Alrin
can't have
thing?
a bonding moment.
No,
while
you have not
fixing the
slept
gun.
since the Alrin thing. You slept
Okay.
overnight in jails.
Okay.
Okay.
It is about halfway through the
So
day right
if we
now.
took damage
It's a
during
bit...
the Alrin thing, we still have that damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Although I don't believe
Am
anyone
I
could-
still
I don't know, you have to take a little bit of damage.
downstairs,
Yes.
or did I go back to the room?
You're currently downstairs, having just tried to call.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the hotel.
Okay.
Splitting the party.
Split
Let's
the
go
party.
first thing.
Hasn't even been 5 minutes.
I'm not
Jason.
going far. I'm not going far.
That does not
Split
mean
the party.
anything.
Split
First
the
game
party.
act. Especially not with you.
Yeah, you're not wanted
Just
for
let
anything, are
me-
you, Jason?
Let me be angsty for 5 minutes.
That's my job. Oh wait, I'm not playing
Yeah,
Commander.
the
Damn it.
instruct the
So what is in the general vicinity of the hotel, or the place we're staying at?
A lot of high rent, like high-end places. You're basically right along the river that goes through the actual city, because Neverwinter is split up into two halves. So there is water that comes through. You're basically like right on that water. So there's a lot of smaller places, a few import locations, although most of that takes place on the outer rim of the city. Some fine dining establishments, other things of that nature.
I'm gonna just go sit next to the river.
Okay.
Just gonna listen to the water rushing by. I presume the what? Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the water
Yeah.
rushing by.
Yeah, you kind of just take a moment, sit, as a boat is passing by at the moment. Just taking in the scenery around you. As for the rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm texting you personally because last thing that happened, I went into the room by myself.
Oh. I will pull up my Discord to know exactly what I'm being texted then.
Remember,
as you're pulling,
we discussed Luz is gonna be fixing his gun and potentially inviting Jack
Yes,
to
and-
help him fix the gun.
that's really what I was about to say is, can I start trying?
Of course. Do you have
And I
Tinker's
will
tools on you?
assist.
Some what?
Do you have Tinker's tools on you?
Yeah.
It's the
I
wrong
believe
skinny
so.
white boy.
All right. So, you're just gonna try and start fixing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt.
I want to help, but I can't find Jack's character sheet. Give me
I'm
a
gonna
second.
say go ahead and just roll me investigation to try
I
and
mean,
find the source.
you
of the
could just
problem.
do the help action,
Investigation. Okay, hold on.
unless if
Uh,
Morgan just doesn't want to do the help action.
Why is this?
I guess Morgan hates the help action.
I wanna
Jason-
help however I can, but also my
Yeah.
basis of building is different from his basis of building, so it's like I don't know how much help I'll actually be aside from pissing him off.
Is Jason's camera
Okay.
slightly small for anyone else?
I'm
Yeah.
running OBS and not the normal.
Oh, okay, because it's cutting off your virtual background, so it's just
It is. Um,
HOU. It's so confused. I was looking at it like,
you go,
what?
you. I know that place.
That's exactly what it says.
Yeah, basically. All right. So
okay. So you said investigation.
yes,
That is a 18.
you start
Doesn't need my
looking,
help.
and just you can identify where the original problem was that caused it to kind of backfire in combat, but this has gone beyond that at this point to multiple different places that you can't quite find all of the issues at, essentially. Like, this thing is real fucked.
So gonna need extensive work.
Yes.
I don't wander over and look at what he's looking at.
I'll point out what I've noticed to Jack, and I'll go. It's not looking good, lad. Not looking good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna try. Your loved one's dying. You don't give up till they're dead, but
Would it not be easier just to make a new one from scratch?
that might be the best I could do. I
Do you
don't
reuse any?
particularly.
But if you could reuse any pieces from this one that is still working, that we still have some of it.
Well, that's the thing, because even if I repair it, it's going to be a really extensive rebuild to the extent that, I mean, you're getting into a Theseus's ship here, really.
Who?
Who?
But I would.
Yes, Theseus exists.
Oh, crap.
kidding. No, you're good. You're good.
No, he does now. It's lore. It's
blah, blah, blah,
canonical.
blah, 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 blah.
There's a
Lord.
guy named
Blah, 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 blah,
Theseus
blah.
somewhere with a ship.
He's dead.
So,
Long
okay,
gone.
let me put it this way: if you have an axe, and over time, the blade wears down, and you replace the blade, and the handle breaks, and you replace the handle, is that still the same axe? Hard to say, really, but I would still
I think it is.
rather, if I can, I would rather keep some of the original if I can salvage and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You take it completely apart because you don't know the extent of the damage. You take it completely apart. You pull out any pieces you see that are still completely functional. Anything that's not functional, you maybe keep for scrap or sentimentality. And then you
That's-
get new pieces to replace those.
That's best case scenario. I start pointing out to Jack where like I would imagine part of the problem isn't just that it's a lot of broken pieces, it's that I assume like the heat of the explosion itself kind of like melded some pieces together that shouldn't have been melded together, etc. Like it's just making it especially difficult to even disassemble, I assume.
Yes.
But you know, you don't know until you try. So and you know what? If worse comes to worse, if I have to lose, I have to. Shut up. If I have to,
Zach
I have
actually
to
starts
lose.
laughing in character.
No, Jack
No.
did, Jack
Oh,
did
God,
chuckle a
no.
little at that.
If I have to to lose Baby Boom, then I'm glad that at least if I have to make something completely new, I have someone to do it alongside this time. Do you want to help me pry some of these pieces apart?
Yeah.
DM, if I can, I would like to just kind of start working on the process, seeing what I can do.
Damn, you know what
a long
spell I
shot,
don't
but
have that I should have?
What?
Mending.
Ending. I wish I
don't
had it
think I have
so
mending. Even if I have
bad.
mending, I'm not going to use it.
I wish I did. I have like friends. I don't need friends.
You should always
Do I,
take
there's
mending.
no way
Damn.
I have mending.
Okay, fine.
no way I
We'll
have-
all leave, you bitch.
No, the spell, because like as soon as it's not being used anymore, they know you used it on them, and so
That's
literally
so funny.
reasoning, my reasoning behind that is that as a
Yeah, no, I
uh,
also don't
thief,
have mending. I don't know
pickpocket
if I
that
even-
No,
wandered the streets and
it's
would steal
funny.
from people, he would
I'm
use
the
that
person
to
with
get
mending
people
here.
to.
There's no way in
My reasoning
hell
behind
this
the
is going
friend
to
spell
use
is that
for
Jack
help,
would use it
so-
on people because by the time they realized he'd used a spell on them, he was gone. He had disappeared. Into the
Hey
crowd.
Luz, let me mend it. Let me mend it.
You know, all
You
three of you could
offer
have mending.
he'd even be.
I don't think Rise is even in the room right now.
I'll mend your wounds. I'll mend your weapon.
Those are both
Oh.
very hard tasks. First off, anyway, would you like to come back to this in a minute, or should I do some sort of roll to see how this is going?
I was just checking, and you do not have Tinkerer's tools. The fuck?
No?
No?
I feel
Why
like
do
we
you have
should.
tools do I
thieves'
have?
tools?
Oh,
That's
artificers
a
don't
mistake.
start out with Tinker's tools.
Really?
What?
No, they only start
feel
out
like
with
Luz is
thieves'
old enough
tools.
that he would have Tinkerer's tools at this
Yes,
point.
I'm willing to admit. I'm willing to give you Tinkerer's
Okay.
tools, like as, because it makes
I
sense.
was
You
gonna say,
should
that's
have them.
insane.
I was just like looking. I was looking for the stat correlated to Tinkerer's tools to see if it had something like that. And I
just
saw
didn't
that you
have 'em.
didn't have any. I was like, wait a minute, this
You
is
have-
not.
Do you
That's
even have
horrifying.
proficiency in Tinker's tools?
I should. There's no way I don't.
Because if you have
Yeah.
proficiency
Yeah,
in
he
Tinker's
does.
tools, any stat that you take, I mean, whatever skill you use, if you have proficiency in that as well, you just add advantage to any check you make with Tinker's tools.
Yeah, but is
The
that
fuck?
is that a
No,
2025
you-
thing?
Yeah,
no,
you
that's
add
a 2014 thing. You've always been able to do that because if you have
No,
proficiency in
proficiency-
both the skill and the tool, it would just cancel out like entirely. Why would you even have both? But if you do have both, they made it to where you just get advantage on the roll to help you even more with it. Like it's like a sleight of hand and thieves tools. You can get expertise in both, but like why would you ever want that when you can just have proficiency in both and expertise in one?
So you're
Well,
saying
you know, I'll
if you have
test that as
proficiency
DM.
with
I'm gonna
thieves
roll the die.
tools, if you have proficiency with thieves tools.
That's something for another time.
Sorry, no, because no, this is actually I like the way that this is sounding because it sounds like I have advantage on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Anything I
roll
do
right
with
now.
these
That
As
is
long as
something
you
I will
have-
be deciding on later. Because I'm not familiar with this
I'll find the
rule,
rule.
and Ethan could very easily be bullshitting right now. He is a known liar, so
He doesn't bullshit about D&D though.
I will look into it.
It's like
But
that
for
moment
now,
in
I'm going to say
FMA
no.
where was it FMA? What was it?
So Luz, what are you trying to do again?
So essentially, to start off with, I'm just trying to, essentially just start on the repairs, like starting by disassembling it, seeing what pieces I'm
Okay.
even going to be able to reuse, what I'm going to have to machine fresh.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for 2 rolls from you. First, I want an intelligence roll. You can add your proficiency bonus.
Yay. Ooh, with proficiency bonus, that's like a 22.
Okay. Now give me dexterity with proficiency bonus.
That is a 20 with proficiency.
Okay. All right, you're able to get a good amount of pieces, but there's quite like you're able to get a lot of the basic stuff, but quite a few of the more fine mechanics, as well as like the actual housing itself, seem to be kind of unsalvageable.
I would like to say, Jack, as a warlock, a lot of his spells are flavor texted as coming from his gun. His little one that he made based off of the blueprints he briefly saw.
Hmm.
It's likely that a lot of those fine mechanics that Power loses gun mechanically are the things that he supplemented with magic. So he's not gonna have a great
Yeah.
understanding of these fine mechanics. And
Well,
also
and
might
Luz is gonna be explaining them as we go. So, like,
So it might
Like-
even I don't even know if it's like something that would explicitly come up, but it might be like an in passing of like you're explaining something and Jack's like confused about like, oh, that's what that's for?
I was just about to say,
Um,
like, character to character, how is Jack taking to helping with this and getting all this education essentially?
Oh no, he's having fun with it, but I'm saying at some point he's gonna kind of express of like, oh, I didn't know that was important to have. Because he doesn't have it because it's the magic that's making up for that piece that's missing.
Luz is just gonna assume that like it's just something that Jack didn't know and just like enthusiastically re-explain it.
But it's gonna happen multiple times. Liz is just choosing not to engage.
Willful
You know,
ignorance.
DM, can I decide to roll insight on this? Like,
What do you mean?
see if
Dis-
Luz catches on, like to
What's your
kind of see if
passive?
Luz catches on that the hold on. Uh, how do I find it? This is gonna sound so. Oh no, I have it. My passive is 12. But basically the idea is I'm just trying to see if Luz catches on to the fact that like Jack made a gun, and some of the parts that Jack is not understanding are parts that you couldn't really do a different way.
I'm gonna roll a fate dice on that.
How do you know if Jack made it?
Because Jack explicitly said, I
Okay.
made this gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty clear at this point. Hey, I made this gun with the blueprints that I briefly saw for like 2 seconds while being
I
threatened
think-
by
I
a
think
very
Luz
scary
will-
woman.
Luz would happily blink past it for a while, but like it's gonna get odd eventually.
All right. Roll the fate dice. Got a negative. You notice it, but whether or not you actively acknowledge it is unlikely. It's kind of more of a subconscious. Your brain takes note, but not really a. You don't quite put all the dots together just yet.
Maybe
That's-
once we're assembling.
Yeah, that makes me- I was gonna say there's still more process to go.
Yes, and I'll be rolling fate dice at
I-
those
do
points
you-
too.
Do we want to just keep knocking these out, or we want to have
Well,
people do
what is
stuff
everyone else
between since
doing?
it can take a bit? Yeah.
So remind me of it's early morning, right?
We do.
No, it is late afternoon.
Late night. Later. Okay.
Like it is probably 3-ish, 2 or 3-ish.
Okay, so things would be closing in a few hours, but not immediately soon.
Correct.
How far away is the guard station?
Which one?
Oh, goodness gracious.
The one closest to us, or the one that we've been to, if it's not the
Well, if
closest.
you've been to a few, you've been arrested a few times, unfortunately.
So what's the one closest to us? About how far away is that?
You don't know about the closest one. The most recent one you've been to would be the other side of the city. The one where you were originally arrested for the original Kaboom is probably a lot closer, although it is still a bit of a ways.
Would it be within an hour within the city?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to split the party and also walk out towards the guard station.
Okay. You head out
This is going well.
towards the guard station where you were originally arrested.
The
Sure.
party is doubly split, and Luz might be about to discover that Jack can do magic.
It's okay. It's okay. Luz does not have a gun to shoot Jack with. It's fine.
Not yet.
He had a
Jack has a
javelin,
gun,
and that
but Luz
worked
does
well
not.
enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Arizel, what are you up to? Arizel is scrolling their phone. Oh, right. I
I
got a
am
message.
Still
I
doing
totally
the
forgot.
same thing that I texted you. This and
I should probably
that's
read-
all I'm doing.
I should probably read the messages I got. Haha.
I thought you were like, oh
Okay.
yeah, we know what I know what Arizel's doing, but no. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay. We'll circle back to that in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Kami, some time passes.
Oh, do I see Kami on my way out?
You do. He's not exactly hidden.
Alright.
He
I'll
kind
just
of
walk
just
over to
went
them
out front and then
before-
sat down.
Heading off on my way.
Right, you go up to Kami.
I'm not at all stealthy about this.
You
But I
weren't
don't say
stealthy
anything.
last time this happened, and yet Kami didn't notice then either.
I'm not at all. There's no way I'm gonna notice.
It's great considering you're literally on a wanted man. You really
I'm
should
a
have a
widow.
bit more situation awareness.
I am a widow in my head at the moment. Okay,
I get that. That's been my last
I'm a
2
little
weeks.
in my head in the moment, actually.
So, Julie, you approach, and seemingly there is just no acknowledgement from Kami. Something similar like this
I'm just gonna
happened
stand
last
next to him
night.
for a couple minutes.
Something similar like this happened last night, where
Yep.
after the fight he kind of just went and dissociated. You've known Kami for a little bit. This doesn't seem quite normal. Something's clearly up with Kami.
I think after a little bit, I will notice.
Okay. You eventually kind of
Julie,
watching a ship go by, you see Julie in your peripheral, noticing, oh shit, someone's standing
Oh,
next to
I
me.
would have stepped forward, not like directly next to, but forward within field of view.
Mhm.
Just giving him the space.
hello.
Hey.
How long have you been standing there?
About a minute. I look at
Ah,
my
okay.
wrist as if watches exist in this world.
According to my
That's something that
sundial.
That is something that Xander used to do. He would check his wrist as if he was checking his watch. In fact, I think he has a watch that just doesn't work.
Yeah, because batteries don't.
I,
work.
I take notice of what Julie is doing.
Checking their sundial.
Checking an empty wrist.
Mhm.
You know, that's
Luckily- Looks like it's healed up from last night. How you holding up?
I'm quite dandy. I think that you know, we haven't been near the water for so long, and now we're back in the city. We're on the water, you know, and you know, last time I was meaningfully, like, you know, last time I was on the sea, it was when I came to this continent, and just ventured inland, I suppose. So you know, it's been a while since that, I suppose.
Well, hey, if you're holding up well enough, I feel like we ought to make a good decision in all of this mess. You want to join me on a short trek?
Where you going?
I just nod to follow and I start walking. You'll see.
You know what? You know what? Of all the people I can
Kind of
trust, Julie, I'm
suggestive,
gonna
but
follow
okay.
along.
I just realized I forgot to start music today. Haha, I'm good at my job. This is my... This isn't my job. This is my second job.
It made that scene extra like tense, so I don't think it hurt anything.
So the silence really. Oh yeah, Ryan, you gotta when Luz and Jack are having a conversation, you keep rolling the dice, and as soon as Luz realizes that hey, Jack is using magic, you change the music to like fight
we got
fight
wood.
That
music.
music, yeah.
Wait, is this a?
I'm just like,
Okay, that's not my
simply
alarm.
upstairs.
It was this. It was the soundboard.
My
Do that
phone
sound
was
when
under my Steam Deck.
when Luz comes to the realization.
Which reminds me, I should turn off my alarm.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Well, I get music set up.
Yeah, I will follow.
You follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is getting a little McDonald's.
You
in here.
guys... What?
I'm drawing a map of the hotel based off
Oh.
of what I've got in my mind. So I put a red
While
carpet
they're-
on the
while they're
stairs, but it
turning
looks
that-
little McDonald's.
Could I go ahead and do the next round of rolls to be working on? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and... You've already started pulling everything apart.
I want to
You don't
help
really have
with
materials to work
any
with
dexterity
here.
based things since I've got.
You don't really have a lot of materials to work with, given the current circumstances. So
I guess like
you can't really take the next step per se.
could I before I run out and go get more materials, could like any parts that I could remachine or like rework from themselves, could I start on those first?
Yeah, go ahead and just give me once again another basic intelligence with proficiency.
Okay. That is a 12.
I mean, you kind of... It's hard to put together mechanisms without, like, something to hold them properly.
Yeah.
So, like, you can kind of, like, put things together,
what-
but then the second you let them go, they kind of just fall apart. So you get an idea of how
Okay, that's
things
what
can
kids are
go back
for.
together, but beyond that, you're kind of...
Okay. Do I think that anywhere where I could go get supplies would be open?
I mean, where would you think to get supplies? You've never really been to the city.
Jack has. Would Jack know any? Jack's been here for quite a while, and he's loved tinkering for a while. So, like, would Jack not know? Not only where to get stuff, but to get it for free or cheap.
Most of the stuff you get from, like, the street. You're not really going to someone with supplies. Most of what you've acquired is just, like, miscellaneous items that you find around. Since, you know, certain someone would not be too pleased with you going and spending money on worthless items. So, you're not exactly... You don't have any real, contacts on where you can get supplies, unfortunately.
I mean, I think Luz would take even something like that over nothing.
So you can, like, try and find scraps, maybe even pickpocket a few things from people to procure a small amount, but for things like the housing and some of the much smaller pieces, you're probably going to need to
need
find
more.
someone specifically. Some of the more generic
Okay,
components you could probably acquire through jack methods, though.
I guess in that case, I'll ask Jack if he would like to go out and look for supplies with me. Help me find some.
Think of scavenging? Of course.
Yeah, partially scavenging. Some of it we are also going to have to keep our eye out for a shop because, I mean, some of this can be from just about anything, and then some of it's got to be a bit more specialized, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm down.
Through the streets
mean,
we go.
I should I should
Yeah,
ask my
your
mom
first,
for
sure.
permission
Yes,
first.
please. I don't want getting accused of kidnapping.
Is my mom
Nothing.
in the room with us at the time, or did she go somewhere else?
Yeah, she's been in here kind
Okay.
of monitoring you guys. She kind of gives a very hesitant go ahead, but with a kind of, stay safe, stay out of sight. If anything gets too rough, you run back here as fast as you can, okay?
On the way out the door, I'm gonna kind of like pause, and I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, believe it or not, and there's not very many things that would be in this category, but your son's health and safety is more important to me than my gun. So if it's not a clean there and back, get supplies, get home, we'll just come back.
You better.
Jack does not know how meaningful that is, but I do, and that's amazing.
Let's leave it home. So further splitting the party. Yay!
I feel like,
We're triple split right
see,
now.
this is why we don't get anywhere. This is why we don't get anywhere, because you have to split. We have to jump to 3 different, essentially, parties of
No.
their own.
False. Categorically untrue. We don't get anywhere because we stop for an hour to do a 30-minute meal every session. That's why we get nowhere. We've been role-playing every single
We're
meal.
talking meta about how our group is doing in the
That
middle
too.
of session.
That too. Alright, so, which group would like to go first?
Me.
Okay.
So first,
is gonna
I
take-
cast detect magic. Does that do anything for me right now in the situation I'm in?
In the situation you're in, yes. I mean, as far as I remember, and I will double check right now, detect magic only basically lets you see briefly what things are magic, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you use detect magic, and yes, it does seem that at least the 2 things that you are looking into do seem to be magic.
Nifty. I have taken in this information. I mess around a bit more in the room, but I think eventually, very funny, I go back into the room to check on everyone.
Is your detective
All right.
magic still on?
You basically, like, almost comically, right as they, the final 2 walk out, like, down the hall, you open the door like, wonder what everyone else is doing, and go to the
Yeah,
other
I
room just
open
to
the door
check.
Like, I'm just like, hey guys, sorry I was guys.
And you just see Natalie there just,
While I'm there with Natalie, I think now's the best time as any to get in a couple of words with her.
okay.
We'll cut away with me,
Oh,
for
no.
me, as we discuss what
Hold
those
on.
words are.
Roll me a quick perception.
Quick perception. Well, luckily, I have
Natalie's
proficiency
not
in that.
real.
I'll say my passive perception is 18. So,
Okay.
but that's a nat 20. That's the first nat 20 of the session, and that was my first
Okay.
roll of the session. I'm so glad I got a nat 20 on the thing I already had a passive perception of 18.
You start
on.
saying some words, and then you look up and notice Natalie has not responded at all. You're not quite sure she's awake right now.
I'm so happy that with a passive perception of 20, I mean, with a nat 20, I didn't even realize that until after I got a conversation with her.
It's mostly because that's Arisal. Like, Arisal would walk in and
I
go,
love
"Oh,
it
hi,
so
Natalie.
much.
So, I wanted to talk..." Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, it took him half a sentence to realize that it was just Natalie, and then another half a sentence to
Yeah,
realize that she wasn't even listening.
You know what? No. I lay down and it's almost like a therapist. You could just lay down and you start talking to them. And I just look up and I'm like, right? And then I just look at Natalie and I'm like, right. So, and then I lay back.
All right, you have your one-sided conversation with a sleeping Natalie. All right. So, which group wants to go
She
next?
must have been exhausted. She fell asleep literally like the moment we stepped out.
Which group wants to go next? We
Me
doing
and
Luz
Kami are
and
just
Jack?
walking.
Yeah,
I want Kami and
You
Julie to
guys-
go because
are
I'm
you
curious
headed
to see what
anywhere in
happens
particular?
there.
You said to the
I'm
station,
most
right?
curious about that, and then also like in order.
You said you were headed to the station, correct?
Correct.
Okay. It takes you a little while,
Actually,
but
as we're heading out, I do a quick double check in my head. Which is closer, the station or the guild hall?
most likely the station. You don't have like the exacts, but Guildhall was a lot further west, essentially.
Well, also, I recall one of my skills is with maps.
Yes, and you've been kind of making a rough map, but it's not like every single point is marked. You didn't like mark the stations you were arrested at. You'll probably go, like, you didn't think,
Shoulda.
because you were arrested, you didn't, at first, you were kind of just like, I'd like to get my shit back and everything. But now that it's like time has passed, you're like, I should probably, like, that was one of the early ones that you just kind of missed because chaos was
Okay,
ensuing.
We'll say I'll
But
keep a
you've been
mental
marking
note of that, and
things.
then
Yeah.
in my evening routines, I'll update my maps.
Okay. You eventually are able to make it to the precinct or station, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
There's a few guards out front. Hello.
Hello. We'd like to report something, if that's all right. Possibly to someone a little higher than a general guard as yourself.
Rude.
Of
It's a bit
Well, no, I'm
rude. You don't
making
have
a
to
great
like.
job
You don't
here.
have to state that part. You can just like. You could have just asked
I'm
who you
used to the
report
general guard
things
too.
to, and then I would have sent you inside. You don't have to be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to someone at your low station. Just
No,
inside.
I'm fine talking. You're a great person. I'm sure.
Inside.
All right. Thank you very much.
Julie, what are we doing now?
We're following what anyone should do in our sort of situation and reporting possible crimes to the authorities so they can be prepared for what's about to happen that might be assassination of very, very important people. I whisper all of this to Kami. I don't say this loud.
I'm also whispering, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I really thought you were gonna
I like your
report
thinking.
Jack, like crimes Jack might commit.
That would be hilarious.
So
You
there's
should
this
do that
child.
too, just for the funsies.
There's this
I'm
child
not
who
going
likes
to stand
to
with
pick-
this.
No, you know what's so funny though? Because I rewatched that session that Xander died, and I forgot for the first few times I played
Spoilers,
Jack, I
Morgan,
forgot
jeez.
that Jack's first impression of
Xander's
Julie
not
was her-
necessarily dead.
That's what I'm thinking.
what?
They're saying Xander's not
Anyway,
dead,
Not
anyways,
necessarily
so-
dead.
but
So
No,
Yes,
first impression
Jack's
Jack
first
had
impression of
Julie was
Julie was
her
waterboarding.
intimidating him so much that he passed the fuck out,
yep.
and,
And
they
that
discussed
is a lingering
waterboarding him
impression.
over his unconscious body.
Anyway,
Anyways,
you guys
so we're
head into
inside the
the
guard station.
yeah. You enter the
Yes.
station. it's very similar. Well, you've obviously been here before, but you're now having been to multiple stations. You're seeing that they all look vaguely the same.
And this is the first one we visited, not the most recent one with the friendly
This is the
guard
one
who
where
did
you were
that.
arrested after you blew up the library, not the one
it's
that
our
you, not the one you visited after blowing up a frog.
Okay.
So
To be fair,
yeah.
one of those things is much worse than the other.
I look
Yeah,
around.
Yeah, how
Frog in
dare
the
you harm a
library.
frog?
Wait, we're
One,
talking like
someone died. One,
sentient
a building
life?
got damaged.
I was gonna say sentient life
agree.
or a building.
Hey, look,
And
sentient
nobody
life
died in
or
the library
books
fire.
is the real question.
No one died in the library fire.
Either
There's a
way, the
pile of
perpetrator
ash.
was-
I look for who I need to look for.
Yeah, the
Anyone?
the perpetrator was handled in both situations, however. Who are you looking for?
The
Uh,
arsonist.
I'm looking for someone who seems to be able to take information.
Well, similar
Some sort of
to the
secretary
station you
or-
were at yesterday. No, this morning. God, it's been a weird day for you guys. It's been a weird,
Yes.
past 3 days mostly. There's someone kind of behind a desk for, booking and stuff. There's bars around it. It's probably can at least point you in the right direction.
Hello. We'd like to report a possible upcoming crime that we've got information on.
Okay.
Is there someone high up, like a captain, we can speak to? It's of
You're funny.
political significance.
Do you know how many times we get this kind of thing happening a day? We do not bother captains unless we have some kind of validity to your statements, and we'll do that research on our own, investigating and whatnot. If you want, you can tell me, and I'll fill out some paperwork, and we'll look into it.
I'm gonna attempt to persuade and say, no, I'm serious. This is on the level of someone's trying to assassinate someone's probably trying to assassinate some political figures. And I'd like to at least have the guards around them tipped off.
In other news, the sky is blue today, as is the water.
Yep.
This isn't news.
I
This
think
kind
it'd
of thing
be
happens a lot.
unbecoming of a proper
gonna need
guard station.
You're gonna need
or
to know.
a guard,
I need more
collective.
details, please, so that we can
Yes.
actually do something about whatever you're saying, if it is true. Give me the details. I'll get someone to look into it.
So can I tell whether or not this person is the type that would actually forward this information to anyone, or they're just trying to turn me away?
Roll me insight.
Ooh, that's a good roll. Insight plus 0. 18.
You said 18? Yeah,
18,
seemingly
yes.
he's just kind of trying to shoo you. You don't know if it's just he doesn't want to deal with you, or it's just this is a very common occurrence for him and he doesn't believe you.
Okay. So I take just a second to collect myself. At the upcoming banquet, we're to believe that there's someone on the inside, like a guard or an official someone, who's planning to let in some unwelcome individuals who have nefarious intentions. And with the nature of this being someone on the inside, I would like to speak to two of the available higher ranking individuals here about further details.
Okay. How about instead we do this the official way and you don't just ask.
Sure.
Instead, I will take the information and pass it along. You know how things normally work, rather than people just coming and demanding to speak with officers and then wasting their time because they think it's a fun joke. That sound fun?
Okay.
That sounds
So, as a character,
Yeah.
I'm talking as my player experience with how to report information.
bad. Yes.
And I'm projecting that as Julie's experience in Parnas
Mhm.
of how that system
Yeah,
works.
and Parnas doesn't quite work the same as here,
Okay.
since Neverwinter is a lot bigger than Parnas. If they were to just inform every captain of it, like, it's like how, you call 911, it's not every single call is going to be the real deal. So they are going to have someone investigate, but they're going to confirm the validity of your statements before anything else happens. They'll get contact information from you. They'll find out where they can contact you to get more information should this be needed. But right now, they probably get these kinds of things happening a lot. Lots of false reports, essentially.
Okay. Well, final thing I'll request before just, I guess, giving it to you in full here openly. Is there anywhere private we can speak in here that's not just, just like a table off to the side rather than in the entrance? I just feel like this is sensitive stuff that maybe should not be as open as
Yeah.
can be.
Give me a minute. As he walks off, a minute or two later, someone comes around to you guys. Hi, I was told someone had some information they wanted to report. This is a entirely different individual, to be clear.
Right away, I want to assess their uniform to see if I can tell anything about their rank.
Go ahead and roll me intelligence. Actually, yeah, let's just go with intelligence.
Intelligence? That's a 5.
5.
Do they seem
You
like
are
maybe above or below this person, or basically the same?
You are not familiar with how the Neverwinter Watchmen's uniforms denote ranks or anything. You're still working on that, honestly. You've seen a lot of different
They
symbols.
look
You haven't quite
fancy?
gauged who's like higher up and who's lower, and he's
Okay.
got like a different symbol, but you can't tell if that's
Mhm.
good or bad.
Okay. And Kami's just standing next to me this whole time.
Yeah,
right?
Kami's just kind of been there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
I have information to report, possibly on the upcoming. Well, definitely on the upcoming banquet.
Okay.
About.
Well, let's.
a
You said you
possible
wanted to talk somewhere
unfired
private, so go ahead and follow me.
All right.
Fair warning, we don't have a lot of space, so we're gonna go to an interrogation room just because we don't really have side rooms for conversations beyond those ones. So, just so you know, I'm letting you know beforehand, so you don't be concerned.
Yes.
Don't want to give the wrong
We're gonna-
impression.
We're going to the interrogation.
Well, you asked for a private place to talk.
Well, yeah. Just somewhere with a table.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that we
yeah.
can give this
Sorry,
information.
sorry. Of course, yes. Well, lead the way.
All right, well, follow me.
And-
As he kind of
Yep.
leads you, you see the guy that you originally talked to just standing back where he was. Just
I just give a smile and a wave. Even at, you know what? I as a human outside of the game still don't really understand what the finger means. So
fuck
Julie,
you.
who's definitely way more innocent than me, definitely doesn't know what that means. So you're just
Okay.
gonna, that must be how they say hi here.
Okay.
I'm
So
also a
just-
foreigner.
Did he flip her off?
Yeah, he did the kind of he did kind of a that essentially.
No, see, but it would be even funnier if you flipped him off back, thinking that just
Would be
cheery
amusing.
smile on your face.
But you
Julie
guys
holds up a finger,
are
just a pointer finger.
just point a finger. As you guys round the corner, are taken into a room. All right, so I have with me some papers I'm gonna need to fill out based on the information you guys
Sure.
have. So just give me what you got. If I have questions, hopefully you'll be able to answer. If I have additional questions, I'll ask. But for now, just give me what you got.
Oh, sure. So, first of all, can I get your name? Just
Yeah,
to
I'm
be on
John.
a little more friendly terms. John. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. And name for both?
I'm Julie. This is. I look over.
I'm Kame.
Those names sound
I believe
familiar.
we. Yes, we have been here before. This is relating to some stuff with the guild. Explosions going on in the city. We've been following
Oh,
that case.
that's why you guys seem familiar. You were in here
Yes.
recently, right? Yeah. I knew you looked
Yeah, so
familiar when you
we've been
came
following
in.
that case. Yeah, farther down. the line.
Okay,
It's
so it has to do with that then. The explosions going on around the city that you guys
Uh,
claim aren't your
two
causing.
possibly that were linked. Yes, that we were on the scene of. We're now working with the guild, the Ventures Guild,
Which-
to
okay.
investigate this. And so, first of all, I guess a bit of context is that they asked us to investigate some of the crimes, some of the. It's been so many weeks. It's
Before you
you
continue,
were-
It's assault.
I should quickly cut in. This is sort of our initiation work. We're not
Yes.
officially with them. Just to
Okay,
clarify.
that's good
Yes.
to. Thank you.
That's a good point.
It's a good caveat. Would have been real awkward if we asked about members that mentioned your description. They had no idea who you were.
Yeah, so this is a quest from the guild master as sort of an initiation thing. But they asked us to investigate some grungs that were causing assaults and small robberies in the docks. I specify, I think the South Docks is where it was going on, right? Okay. In the South Docks. And so we baited them, got them to come out. One of them, I take a pause. I look over to Kami, and I turn back and I just say, one of them self-immolated, and that was last night. So that was.
So is that, if I may,
That
how
was
is
the
that
second
related
explosion
to
that
the
we've been involved
original
in.
explosion then? Because as far as I
We're
understood
not
it, that
entirely
was related to
sure.
you guys directly.
I personally don't know all the details on that. We've been following things here, because that was when we first, I guess, got involved in all of this mess. And
From
so
what
now
it
we're
appears,
through.
the only firm connection between the two is that they were both caused by a magical cast of it, like a fireball of some sort. But besides that, there's not necessarily a direct link between the two
Yeah,
explosions.
we don't have a provable. We don't have the evidence that would directly link the two. It's just my own suspicion there that these two things are linked.
So you have no evidence to support the things you're claiming?
Just the link between the two things. And then we have testimony from the two of
Okay,
us.
but there's
He has
Well,
an
how
arm
Julie
else.
hasn't even gotten to
from
what's trying to be
the immolated.
reported.
Yeah, that's the funny part. So then, okay, I guess I'm just a little confused.
Yeah.
Where's the crime that you claim is going to be committed? 'Cause
Right,
it sounds
okay,
like
so-
two crimes
yes.
have been committed near you, which doesn't make you look good. But
Yes, and we're trying to report where a third. Hopefully it doesn't become a third. Where that might end up happening.
Another explosion.
Quite possibly.
We won't be
we're-
around for
so-
it this time.
So to get into the meat of,
Prob-
keep your time
Yeah.
short. The individuals we confronted and we were able to get information off of, they've been plotting to invade the banquet that's happening tomorrow. Correct? Timeline is weird.
No, it's in a few days from what I remember.
The
I've been
upcoming
working on the timeline. I'm almost... Look, I've been going through every single session and taking notes on them. It's a lot. I have got multiple pages of notes. Like, just for last session, I have, like, easily a page and a half, and I didn't end up finishing it. So I've got a lot
So
that
I'll
I'm
just say,
going through.
At the upcoming banquet, and assume
Yeah.
that he understands what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where they're trying. So they apparently are going to pay off someone on the inside for entry, and have, from what we've gathered from the people we confronted last night, have gathered the funds to do so. And so they're planning on confronting high-ranking individuals there.
And they being who?
The Grung.
Wrong. Okay.
They are capable of magical disguises. And from what
You
I
also
can
had that,
tell,
right?
higher
You were
level
also
magic-
able to do that?
well, I
More-
have this hairpin, but that's about it.
No.
Or of the
Him.
polymorphing variety, not of the
Yes.
disguise self variety.
Okay, cool. That's important
And the
distinction.
one
So.
specifically that we're very highly suspecting is now leading things is capable of going invisible as well. And so that may also be part of
So,
their
just to make
approach.
sure I have your facts straight. Oh, there goes my pen. I'll get that later.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Just to make sure I have all the facts right, you say that someone is going to invade the upcoming banquet to do something, maybe an explosion, on the people there.
They apparently have a strong grudge against these, against whoever they're targeting. We don't have
And
an exact
the-
name, just that it was a very important.
They're
person.
paying someone off inside, even though they have the ability to both polymorph and go invisible.
My
Did I
guess
get all
is they
that?
want to be sure about their ability to get past security. I mean, we do live in a very magical
Okay.
world. There
Yeah,
may be
no,
needs
you're-
for
I'm just
protection.
confirming the details.
Yep.
Did I miss anything?
Gun?
I don't. I can't think of anything.
Currently, also, they had a warehouse off to the, I say, direction that bird flew in, as I am someone who knows where north is.
Okay. It would be the east.
Off to the east. Apparently have a warehouse there where they're storing most of their goods. I don't know the exact location. I could give you the time estimate as the bird flies.
From what it was described, I think it's outside the city itself.
Yes.
Okay. Warehouse outside the city.
Some sort of storehouse.
Okay.
I would imagine it
If
if you're to increase or increase your vigilance at this banquet with whatever guards you're.
we're already going to be pretty vigilant. It is kind of an important event with a lot of nobles and representatives and delegates from all around the continent and beyond. So I mean, security's already going to be pretty tight.
Yes, and so if someone's trying to break through that security, I want you to be aware of that. Do our due diligence as, well, I guess not citizens of Neverwinter, so to say, but concerned individuals hoping to at least join the Neverwinter Adventurers Guild.
All right. And there's nothing else I need to, right? No other information?
Let's see, grung individual capable of magic disguise, paying someone off, trying to get close to some high-ranking individuals during the banquet, and
This particular individual himself is likely to run on enough provocation. I'll say. If that matters.
Run on
if it
as
comes
in
up.
they are fueled by, or
Escape from the situation itself.
right? Okay,
if
sorry.
things-
Yeah, I get. Okay, I understand. So likely to flee if confronted, right?
yes,
Okay.
I would, yeah. In terms
Presumably
of
we'd want to prevent
being
that.
able to turn invisible and transform, polymorph into something that's easy to escape as, say, a bird or a rat.
Okay. Okay. All right, just a few
But
questions for
if
you
you can
guys.
at all
Just
pass
some
this
basic information.
on,
Well, should we check out these reports and see that there is some validity to your statements? Where would we be able to reach you all?
So we are at the not Jade Pavilion, right? That's a different entirely
Quick
lore,
Crystal.
right? We're at the Quick Crystal.
The Jade Pavilion is a apothecary diaries.
Yes, it is.
That is an entirely different.
That's an entirely different realm of media. That's a show. This is an
I remember
TTRPG.
it was like a crystal something. So I'm like, Jade Crystal? Yeah, sure.
All right. Quick Crystal. You said your names were Julie and
Yes, I'm
Kami.
Julie.
Okay.
correct.
And we should have your last names on record still since you were here.
Yes.
Okay.
What is my last name?
It's a great question that you should
Julie.
probably know. You've said it before.
Cyrene.
That one.
Julie Cyrene.
All right. So, yeah, if we have more questions and we find out there's validity to your statements, we will inquire with you more. We'll also check with the guild and confirm all that information if we can. We should be reaching out within probably a day at most after we confirm this information, if it is true. All right.
Thank you. Kami, do you still have that arm? I don't know if having anything linked to the group would have some use, or did we give that to the guild?
I'm sorry?
The person who self-immolated left an arm behind, so we can give that to the guild as proof. I forget if we already did.
Was it just a random arm, or... Okay, hold on.
It was their arm. I think they
He
thought it
opens
was
his notes
that.
back up. Arm involved.
I've got the arm with me, yes. And I go ahead and pull out the grung arm.
So
I'm sorry. Where
I
are you
don't know if
pulling
having
this out
any-
from?
I
Where
had it
were
in my
you keeping
backpack.
that?
I had it in my backpack.
You just kept an arm in your backpack?
well, it's
Not
for
gonna
proof
judge your
for the guild
choices.
that we
Get
confronted
that
the
back.
grung.
Yeah, but like,
they asked for some sort of something.
when did the
They burned
arm
everything else.
like
so,
come off?
Second
it
explosion.
was when the person exploded.
Okay.
Via
You
magic.
done any
means.
like
So there were a few that we
preserving of
confronted.
that arm, or because that thing's gonna? Ew.
Yeah. Probably our
That's
next step
gonna
is the
start
guild
going
to turn it
bad.
in for the sake of the
Okay.
quest.
We didn't have any plans of keeping it long term.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You said grung, right?
Yes,
Yes.
as you can see from the biology.
I see reptilian. I don't see grung.
Oh, you might know more than us. Grung is the title we were given.
Yeah.
by
Well,
the
I know
guild.
grung because they're reptilian, but they're also small, and that arm is roughly probably the height of a
Oh.
grung.
They were quite large. I'd imagine.
Okay,
volume-wise,
well that's
4
very
times the
different
size of it.
information then. That's something I. Would you look at that? There's
I don't know
something
if they
new.
used some sort of enlarging magic or anything like that.
These
To
were the
strengthen themselves.
reptilian people that attacked us when we went to investigate the muggings happening in the docks as we
Yes.
drew out a mugging on us, basically. So
Right.
this is how we...
What if these weren't
Okay.
even the muggers we were actually trying to investigate?
Well, we got mugged!
That'd be a
so-
hell of a twist. It's just some random other plot. There's 3 grungs in a trench coat robbing people still.
Oh, the one we befriended called himself a grung, though, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
Hmm.
Fuck!
No, he's a slod, but that's what he called himself.
These fully just aren't grung guys. There's no way.
There is
They were
good chance
always ever- they
that
were always
it
ever
was
described
mis-
as-
it
remember the
was
term slod?
misreported because reptilian racism.
They were described as
Before we got the bug
grung-like,
people.
not grung, in
Oh,
your
true.
original contract.
Upon this information, Kami, do you want to bring out that term?
I already did bring out the hand to show.
Okay, so
The term slot, though.
not grung.
Oh
Bigger?
no, I'm not saying that.
Okay, bigger than grung.
I could try and draw you a
Christian-
picture on some of my papers of the general form. I don't know if that'll help you identify anything. You're already
let's-
going to be...
He flips to the next page. Sure, by all means, give it a shot.
All right, what do I roll?
You roll drawing.
I'd love for this to be athletics. Or intimidation. I'm good at that.
I intimidate the pen into doing what I want.
You bear down so
I-
hard you get the perfect.
Sleight of hand.
I feel like as somebody who's like
Um,
actively drawing at this very moment, it's more of a dexterity thing
I was gonna say
than
dexterity.
in athletics.
Okay.
Is that a 1 or a 20?
It's a 1.
At least it's not a death
Oh,
save.
That is.
Imagine rolling a 1 on a death
I
save.
draw like a blob with like a cane.
And like your first death save in a long time, if ever.
That is.
Am I able to be like?
Kami, would you like to give it
Could
a go?
I give it an attempt?
Now I like draw a stick figure Julie with a sword.
The worst thing you could possibly do if someone gets a 1 is to make them succeed so beautifully in the worst way possible.
So, kind of piggybacking off of what Ethan said, you're not skilled with drawing whatever you are dealing with.
Okay, I'll draw exactly what I draw. We got a circle, we got a line, we got a staff, we have like a spiky fire, and then here's like Julie for scale.
But
Julie.
your render of yourself is actually surprisingly good. Because you at least know what you're doing with that one. Kind of. Because you're used to,
me right
like, you've
there.
sketched humans before. You've not sketched this thing very often.
Maybe I should be the one to draw it. I was
Okay, yeah.
I was
It's a little more.
right next to
Okay.
yeah. Yeah,
I for some weird reason just draw like a minotaur.
I've
something else.
People at natural forms, I guess. I'm much more used to
I mean
drawing
that
scraps.
that thing's been in my mind the entire time anyways.
Metaphorically,
Kami
right?
draws it, it's just a fireball.
Metaphorically, it's in your mind, not
So-
physically, right? We'd
What metaphorically?
blink twice if you are being controlled.
I just stare.
I saw that, Tom.
So I roll the same.
All right, you go.
You
ahead
also
and
roll a
me-
natural one?
No.
Roll me dex.
I'll just roll, I guess.
Yeah, Dex.
Ooh, that is better than a 1.
It's a 2.
Got an 8. I got an 8 in total.
Okay.
That's
My total was
Rough,
4, if
buddy.
that means anything.
You do a little
give us
better
the
at
right
adding a
type.
bit more detail to the actual like entity, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
Like you added,
Yeah.
you included like a separate head, like actual block limbs rather than stick limbs, but like it's still not great.
Can I request something? The most
Yeah.
detailed part is the severed arm.
Oh, absolutely, because you like that is still resting on the desk. So every once in a while, you kind of just look up and like, oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
how
I
you
don't
do
need
the
to
arm.
look up.
Oh, you don't. You just know how to draw that arm well. You're
My
just like
brain
that
is
arm.
hurting right now.
That arm is great. The rest of it, not so much.
All right, so here's what Kami draws.
Yeah, basically. Right. Okay. We'll see what we can do.
And he's got a hat.
He's got a
Hat is
hat.
very important.
Okay. Well, that takes the papers back and as well as the writing utensil. We'll look into this, and again, if we find anything, we'll reach out and contact.
I grab the arm.
Just
You should
slowly
probably put-
slides back in backpack.
Should probably like put that in something for preservation, cause that thing's gonna rot. Anyway, if that's everything, I'll be off.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Hope things don't go badly.
makes
Yes,
two
thank
of
you for your
us.
time.
Oh, and you don't. I mean, you can write this down, I guess, if you want. But we may also continue our investigation towards that way as well. We might get turned around at the door, but we'll at least try and look out. As
Hold on, you're trying to investigate where?
towards the banquet. That our investigation might lead us there. So
Okay.
just
Yeah,
beforehand,
so
I'm letting you know
y-
we might also show up and
Right,
be very
um,
forward about our presence.
if we do find
This is so
There is-
sus.
merit to your claims, we'll probably handle it. And if we really need to, we'll probably just get you hooked up to
I hope
be
so.
there. But again, we'll look into it before any of that happens. Have a good day. As he kind of
Yes.
walks
you too,
out,
Thank you.
clearly kind of just confused by this entire interaction.
All right.
Get
we
me
should
out of
probably
this
turn
room
that
right
into the
now.
guild.
Get me out of this room right now. We can go whatever we want. I do not want to be in here right now.
To the guild.
To the guild.
To the
To
guild.
next
To the guild.
person's part.
All right. So
Right now, you're not gonna go with it. You're
cutting
I have
over
We've got the
to
party split 3 ways. One's doing therapy. One's doing
Cutting-
the opposite of therapy.
cutting back to the hotel. Arisal, have you done anything else besides therapizing?
I mean, I was thinking eventually I would just like go, okay, no, I've been kind of avoiding having conversations with Natalie and wake her up.
Okay, so you go to wake her up, and she is out cold. Like, she's kind of just been doing this. You shake her a little, and her head just slumps completely down, just like... It's hard, my webcam doesn't quite pick it
Okay.
up. Here, there.
No, she's on the bed, right?
She is sitting at a desk.
She's sitting at a desk. Okay. I guess I just look for a pillow and I like try and like put it under her head.
You just try... You know what? Roll me sleight of hand.
Oh God. Okay, this is good. This is good. I can actively fail this. I swear to God, I will roll. I have a -2 to this. I will roll the second nat 20 of this session. Just you wait. That is indeed a 5.
Alright, luckily this was basically a nat 1 check. You kind of just lift her head lightly, put the pillow under, set it back down. She does not react, essentially. She's out like a light.
All right. Wow. What time of day is it outside?
At this point, probably like getting somewhere between, probably halfway between 4 and 5.
Not enough to fly.
Nope, not yet.
All right. Well, I still have my backpack at Clunk's place.
I believe
Until
you
then,
actually got
I
that
kinda-
back at some point.
No, I remember distinctly leaving it, and it was a
You
joke
did leave it
because
again.
I left it because I was under the influence when we
That's
were
right.
there.
You are under the influence of the spider's bite, specifically.
Spider's bite, and I did not get the one thing that I went there to get.
Yep. All
So
right.
yeah, might as well. I have downtime and I'm sober, so I go there.
You're gonna head down. Okay. Split the party 4 ways. Nice.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go ahead and head towards Clunks. So let's check in with.
Well, at least his place.
Yeah. Let's check in with the last 2 members of the party, Jack and Luz. What are you guys doing?
I mean, walking around the street, looking for
Looking for
anywhere that Jack would-
scrap.
for scrap, and then also keeping an eye out for any sort of like just anywhere I think I could get the materials for those finer pieces that I'm gonna need like legit materials for.
Okay. Roll me perception.
That'd be both of us.
Yeah.
First roll of the night. I don't want to roll my unlucky dice, but those are for big things.
I have a +5 to perception. What the fuck?
You do
Okay,
shoot
that's a
things. Your
17.
eyes need to be good for that.
I guess so.
You said a 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Yikes. Jack, you're looking for scrap. You're trying to do your thing, but you mostly hunt on the south side.
Yeah.
So you're not super familiar with this area. The city is kind of broken up in a bit of a north side, south side, rich, poor way. So the streets are kind of nicer over here, and unfortunately that means less scrap is around for you to find. So you don't really find much. Luz, you're able to find a few smaller stores that sell basic metal stuff. Not the custom parts you're looking for, but at least a bit of
The
materials.
metal I would need to make them.
A bit of material, not enough metal to make all your components, but metal enough to get you started. You're able to get some of what you need. Costs you probably about 13 silver in total. Because you're basically buying scrap.
Okay, let me actually. I don't remember how much money I have. 13 silver, you said?
Yes.
I would like to question
Gosh.
when I mean my character, you know how it starts you out with a certain amount of money? No, because Jack still has just the standard 20 gold. Which if that
Yes.
doesn't work, that makes sense. But also he could have very easily stolen that from his dad on the way out.
Yes, that's what we've established. You did do that.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
That is what happened. Yeah.
But he will chip in on that.
Okay,
Almost 13 silver.
I don't know how these conversions work because I have 5 actual silver pieces.
One gold is 10 silver, so 1 gold, 3 silver.
Okay, so I'll remove and
I don't
even
believe-
between multiple shops, that's not actually all the metal I need. I'm still
Because you're buying a
short.
lot. You're currently missing probably 25% of the metal needed, and something for the housing. And that's if
And
you
how-
nail everything. That's if you nail making things right the first time. So you're probably gonna want to get some stuff for backup.
If I started thinking about not trying to recreate it, but trying to just make something new, with that, this sounds like a stupid question on face value. I am gonna defend it once I finish saying it. If I try to make something new, would that end up requiring more materials or less? And I know on face value, it seems like it would have to require more. However, we have established that Sweet Baby Boom was kind of like a work of time and art, and as such, like, while effective, not efficient.
It would depend on
And-
what you're trying to make. For example, you'll need less materials to make a basic, like, single shot pistol, or even like a multi-barrel, versus something like more sniper like Sweet Baby Boom was.
I would like a rifle that would be like comparable in function to Sweet Baby Boom, but one that like, rather than putting the effort more into the kind of like the artistry of it, the like passion of it, almost putting more of that effort into making it like materially efficient,
So,
so that I can actually, you know, have a good.
so I think I heard most of that. You're trying to make something new that is more efficient in terms of materials. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if that's feasible. My only argument for it is that I do think that Sweet Baby Boom wouldn't have been an efficient
I'll
weapon.
give you a fate dice. It's a flat. So, I'll give you this. You can probably make something at this point that works. It will not have the full functionality / damage of Sweet Baby Boom, so it will be reduced in terms of ability, but it will be functional.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of be discussing why I'm buying what I'm buying with Jack, what I'm about to use it for, and as we've gone through, I'm assuming, has this, like, how long has it been at this?
It's been you've been doing this for a while. So like you guys
Okay.
left probably, let's say around 3. It's getting to probably 6-ish. You've been at this a
Say,
few hours.
well, Jack, at this point, I mean, not that we've been in any danger, but I feel like if we stay out much later, I'm kind of gonna start breaking that promise I made to your mom on the way out, so this isn't gonna quite do it, but it'll be a start. If you want to make a gun more efficient, yada yada yada, techno stuff. So it's not gonna be easy, but I think with your help, we can make this work. And there's always more tinkering that can be done later. Gotta have something.
So.
Okay, just silence from Jack. That's cool.
I was muted. He just kind of nodded and said, "Yeah." I'm so tempted.
Hold
At
on.
some point,
Run
when
that
they're
back.
actually
He did what and said yeah?
nodded.
I heard nutted.
Nod.
I'm gonna be so honest. I heard nutted. And I was like,
No,
excuse you? What are you, Squirrel
Okay,
Girl?
I
Just
will say-
chucking acorns?
Okay, I was assuming you were meaning
Marvel
something else.
Rivals,
I
I see.
will let you know he is prepubescent. He is
I'm-
yet to hit puberty. He is actually.
I'm
still
talking about
high-
Marvel Rivals. I don't know what you're talking
I
about,
know
you
you are
sicko.
now.
I'm only saying this because of how Icy's reacting, which makes me think there's something sustainable happening here.
It's November. There are no nuts.
Morgan, you heard it. You can't play Squirrel Girl.
Did it?
Anyway.
She just got buffed.
Anyway, cutting back
It's
to the
okay.
actual game.
I
Morgan?
like playing Namor, the perv. I don't know if he's a perv, but he is quite interesting.
So the game.
So, let's stop talking about nutting and pervs, and talk about Dungeons and Dragons and these stupid characters.
Dungeons,
said-
you say?
Dungeons and Dragons. I thought we were done talking about nutting.
I hate you all.
That's like
I hate all
half
of you.
of Dungeons and Dragons.
So,
We just
nuts?
happen to
you
we
guys.
just have to
doing
exist
this
in the
wrong.
other half. We exist in the other half.
All right.
No,
so you
were-
guys,
you were in
Morgan,
your Tom.
Morgan.
Sorry,
Right. You guys decide
Tom
to
actually
head
knows my
back.
dad though.
you guys decide to head back towards the tavern,
tell you
not
later.
tavern, inn, right?
Text me
I
what you're gonna say,
assume
Morgan.
Julie and Kami are doing the same, right? Or are you guys?
We were gonna
Oh no, you were
drop
heading to
off
the
Guild
guild.
Hall.
That's right. You were going to the guild.
But
Well, but
Aren't
it
we,
was a
like, a
3-hour
bit
period.
yeah, aren't we a bit further back in the timeline now?
It is probably around. What are you playing?
What?
What are you playing? I'm trying to ID based on music alone. I think I heard a xylophone at some point.
It sounded like
That is just a white ass screen. That's Kirby. Yes? Yes, that's a Kirby.
Kirby's
Alright.
Epic Yarn.
I was about to say
Okay, I
that's
don't
Epic
know-
Yarn.
I don't know why
I'm
Kirby
so
has a
disappointed.
xylophone,
My mic
but
was muted. I said, "Oh my god, that's Kirby's Epic Yarn!" immediately, and then Ryan said, "That's
Yep.
Kirby," and then Kirby Epic Yarn, and then I was about to say that, and I just unmuted to say it. I love Kirby's Epic Yarn.
so you guys are headed to the
And now
guild.
he's jumping
Yes,
rope with
it's
himself.
Probably adorable. You guys are probably. It's probably around 4. It took a little while to go through all the information with the guards and that whole process. So by the time
Okay.
you arrive, it's probably 4-ish, maybe 4:15 roughly. Obviously, you don't have a timepiece.
It's about
which
like
is-
6 or 7 p.m. I'm about to rejoin. I can feel it in my bones.
See, what he didn't expect that one. I
Ah.
can guarantee. He did not
How many bones
expect.
did you feel it in?
All right, so, you guys.
Was not expecting that one.
I know. That's why I did it. You guys arrive at the guild.
Out of
You-
curiosity. Out of
Curiosity?
curiosity, sure.
I like it. I'm stealing that term for something. I don't know what, but I'll use it somewhere.
Curious.
Lauren Letters. His name is
Instead of
not Elrond.
instead of
Glenn?
vicarious, you're
Mortimer?
Curious.
Mortimer. Is
Are you looking for
here?
Mortimer?
I'm just keeping my eyes out for
Secure.
I
Mortimer to
assume-
appear.
I assume you've entered the building, right? You kind of
We have
enter.
entered the building.
If it's open, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's not like, I mean, the doors aren't wide open, but like, it's not locked. So you enter. It's
That's because Mortimer ignores the lock.
also because people stay here. Like there are sleeping
Yeah.
accommodations here, so people kind of temporarily live here, at least for a while. You can take a look around. You don't see him. But then again, when do you ever? Because he kind of just shows up.
When it's too late.
So you don't see him initially.
No, my recollection of the guild hall is that there is a bar here.
It is in a separate room, but yes.
Okay. And is that open to all? Or is there like a special guild?
I believe,
Thing
if
with
I'm remembering my own lore, there are discounts and things at the tavern, but it is still technically open to all. It is discounted for
Okay.
members, though.
Do I remember at all if I had seen if it was a reasonable price?
You guys never went in.
Okay.
Alright,
Um,
so we turn in the
Quick
yarn
stop by
then.
the bar for a refresher. Getting a little bit late.
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
Good
is
job.
it just me? It feels like this is Julie's weird way of flirting. Julie has just been like, "Hey, Kami, so why don't you follow me?"
This is not the vibe I've been getting.
I don't know. I've maybe been reading the signals wrong, but this is like Julie was like, "Yeah, follow me," and then was just like started walking off. Then took you to a enclosed room with you and one other person, and then went to a bar where you thought you were going to do quest things.
For a lot of that.
I'm just saying,
Not
I
wrong.
maybe read this wrong, but those are the signs I've been reading.
God quit meddling in the affairs of humans.
I'm just saying that's what I've been reading. I may have read it wrong.
Okay, so we move over.
You go over to the bar.
And I
Tavern
look for a board
area?
with prices.
There isn't like a board. It's seeming like a kind of walk up and get drinks.
How much for a pint?
Hmm.
Hi, good evening. We'd like to get a pint.
One moment.
How much?
You see a dwarvish man kind of walk up, like slowly raise in height as he seemingly is on a step stool of some kind. Yes. What do you need?
Ah, good evening. Could I get your name?
Yes. It's Rack.
Rack.
Hey.
Great, strong name.
Yeah. Agreed.
Could how much for a couple of pints?
Couple of pints. Pints of what?
Standard ale?
Standard ale. Won't run you too much. How many pints?
Just 2.
Just 2. All right.
Yes.
It'll cost you 4 silver.
For silver? Do I feel like that's at all reasonable? As I look up my alcohol table.
I'm sorry, your
Ale
alcohol
gallon,
table?
2 silver.
Yeah, this is like decently pricey.
All my D&D DM guide tables.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is decently pricey for normal alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've got silver to spare. I don't say that out loud. I just pull out 4 silver, put it on the counter.
All right, you pull out 4 silver, put it down on the counter.
There you go.
Thank you. And then he kind of sweeps up your gold. Thank you for that. As he takes some from someone next to you.
Gold? Wait, what?
No, he takes some from someone next to you, not gold, silver.
Okay.
Um,
I was gonna say if I put 4 silver and he turned it into
yeah,
gold,
sorry.
he's a
You put down 4
traitor.
silver. He
It's
takes your silver and then takes the person next to you's silver. All right. That'll be 3 shots then. Pints, sorry. As he
2.
starts pouring. 1, 2, 3.
2 pints. One for him. I
Yeah.
look over.
It's
one for-
Mortimer.
I look over.
Hello.
Meet again.
Yes, it is I.
Tonight.
Having a drink, it would seem. Of
Of course.
course.
Been a long day.
Mm,
I look over to
yes.
Colin.
I just focus in on Julie. Like, I'm not going to acknowledge.
Any other bullshit that's happening here.
No, mostly the bullshit to my left.
You mean Mortimer?
In my mind, Connie's
Yes.
all the way on the right.
Yeah, no,
then
you're-
it's me, then
you're-
it's Mortimer.
Julie's in the middle. Mortimer is off to, like, there's a Julie in between you and Mortimer.
Yeah, because I figured Mortimer just rocked up right next to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna shimmy in between and then face towards Julie.
You're just gonna kind of stand up, walk over, and then put yourself between the two.
And then face away from Mortimer.
And then turn away from him. Damn, that's okay.
It's a bit rude. Just,
And I can
we're all
see
friends
when
here,
I'm
right?
not wanted. As he
Hey, I guess
takes
there's a
his
space
shot.
right next to me.
Well, yeah, I don't mind if I
It's
do.
fun to share a drink with a
As
stranger.
he sits next to you on the other side. Basically, Kami and Mortimer just swapped seats.
So kinda
Yes.
deny.
So now Mortimer's on my
Kinda
right
deny
and Kami's on the
Yep,
Lovely.
Kami's on the left of me. Mortimer's to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle of them.
That's a reference I don't get.
It's a song.
Song.
So, you are all provided your drinks. Well, to a better day tomorrow. Ah,
Apologies for the
Okay.
rudeness, Mortimer. I just prefer to be on this side.
no apologies needed.
And I down it, trying as soon as the pint hits Mortimer's lips, or like as soon as he raises it to his lips, I'm matching him, and I'm gonna try and match his pace and race him a little bit.
Okay. You're trying to.
I'm going all the way, no stopping.
Okay, so we're having a race of drinking.
I'm not
Oh.
racing with these two.
Oh, so Kami's just drowning his feelings. But Mortimer and Julie are having a race.
I'm just taking a pint.
Alright. Okay.
I'm preparing my Constitution saving throw.
Well, first, let's see how quickly you can down a drink. Alright. I'm just gonna
Athletics.
say... Not athletics.
Intimidate.
I think... I'll just call it a cons roll.
Cons? Straight cons? All right.
I think so.
9.
14.
He got a 1.
And Mortimer has gone to sleep.
So I have gone way
see-
faster than him.
No, you see him go up to drink, you start trying to down yours. Kami, you're just like trying to actually enjoy yours. Julie, you look back over and he has fully just missed his mouth. I have a bit of a drinking problem sometimes.
Oh, you don't
I've met
say.
a couple people like that. All in different ways.
Oh. Another?
No, thank you. For me.
oh. Mr. Rack. I wave over the bartender.
Yeah.
Are we able to take these anywhere in the guild hall, or is it just in here?
As long as you don't leave.
Sounds good.
Right.
Sure. I'll take one more for him. I point. Oh wait, no. To my left now is Kami.
You,
I point over to Kami.
so you're taking another for... You're
To
getting
me.
Kami another?
One more pint for him. He's had it rough.
Are you getting another pint? Is Julie getting another pint?
I assume the bartender is asking this to me.
Hey, so pint for you, from you, pint?
Do you have any drinks with odd properties? I was in the docks and I encountered
You
something
see
called
the
spider's
biggest-
bite. I don't know if there's anything around that.
You see the
Uh,
biggest grin appear on his face.
What are you about to do here?
Oh, we got special drinks. What kind of drinks you be wanting?
I would like to hear what you think is most.
What's your price range?
Well, I just have a gold piece, so a small shot size is probably what I'm looking for.
Small shot gold.
Could maybe
piece.
range a little higher than that if it's interesting enough.
Okay. I'll leave it a surprise. How about that?
Well, I'm interested in taking this on my journey with me in case I need to use it in a special moment.
Inside the hole?
No, I'll take the drink, put it in my own container, and use it that way.
Ah, right. Okay.
There's a party inventory menu?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
new thing for D&D Beyond.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I was
There's
surprised when I
nothing?
found that too. Yeah, there's nothing in there because we don't use it yet because it didn't exist. Okay.
What sort of fun properties can you advertise here?
Well, that's the question. Do you really want to know, or do you want to find out on your own?
Mm. All right. I'll find out on my own, but I want a second portion. I'll be ready to get a second portion for my travels.
All right. So, a shot and then enough for a water skin.
A shot one here, and then I'll load another shot into my water skin.
Okay. 5 silver for
But
the
certainly not a
first.
full water skin's worth. That's
5 silver
it's
for
a
the
lot of
first.
fun. But, yeah.
5 silver for the first shot.
5 silver it is. Well, I've got a gold. Can you break that?
Yeah. He passed it back 5 silver.
All right.
So, he kind of starts grabbing a few things, mixing them up. You've never quite seen someone actually make a special drink like this. Like, you've seen people mix a few things together, but this almost seems kind of like there's some alchemy involved. Alchemy in the more traditional sense of, like,
Certainly more than
potion
the
creation.
old tavern keep in Parnast, trying to do
Oh,
his
yeah.
best to make something
Yeah.
funky.
Yeah, this is like someone who actually knows what they're doing with different kinds of liquids and has seemingly at some point been skilled in the art of potion craft. You see he kind of mixes a few things together, and he adds the last drop. You see a puff of black smoke come out of it. Here you go.
All right.
You are handed a bright red drink that is kind of swirling with small, not quite chunks, but small bits of black littered throughout that are kind of in the swirl.
All right. Very interesting. Just a scale of 1 to 10. What are you thinking, Mortimer? I'm not even going to give him no bounds. Just, 1 to 10. What number do you think kind of fits? Have you seen this before?
I'm thinking I'll have one myself.
Hmm.
As he puts down some money, the man, Rack, starts making his drink, provides it. There you go. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Indeed there is. Oh. But. Kami. I look over to Kami.
Huh?
How's Kami doing?
Kami, how you doing?
He's had 2 pints of
Uh,
ale.
I'm not going to. I'm just gonna play
You've
a
been-
lot more.
You've been provided a
I-
second pint of ale. Whether or not
I'm going
you
to
drink
drink
it, is
it.
up to you.
I'm going to drink it much slower,
Okay.
Okay.
but I will be sipping on it, not really paying attention, or well, just looking, but not providing much thought onto what's going on.
Okay.
Kami, you watch this drink. I should probably report to the guildmaster, or whichever secretary about the thing before I get too messed up.
You want? Do you want
Probably-
the item?
Yes, I think it might be for the
All
best.
right,
I'll just be over there.
Rob.
You pull the whole thing out versus just give me my back or your backpack.
You see the Rack
I should
who's
probably
behind
just
the
give you my backpack.
who's behind the counter just go.
Just a hand pulls out. He puts the hand back in. Hands back in.
You tried frying that? Looks like it'd be decent.
It's been out
the guild
all
master doesn't
day in
want
the
it.
heat, so it's
all
yeah,
yours.
probably
it's already
bad.
probably cooked at this point.
Yeah,
I mean,
looks
from
kind of
what
tasty.
little I know of
though.
alchemy, it is a field of strange ingredients. I don't know
Yeah.
what could happen.
There's no way that's good to eat anymore.
Yeah,
We'll see what
you're
happens
right.
to it. I gotta
Couldn't eat
go before, and I'll be back, Morinberg. Don't worry.
I move the
I'm just
shot
gonna leave the
drink in
over
front of- in
next.
front of,
I'm gonna move the
Bonnie
shot
there.
over next to me.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
put it down right in front of you guys. Saying, keep watching this. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna put my hand on top of the shot.
I'll be waiting. As he sets it down.
I give him a friendly nod, and I go back to the main room and look for. I believe the last time we came here, we talked first to his secretary of
Yes.
sorts, right?
Yes, you also spoke again with her this morning, as she was kind of the one that helped get you guys released and confirmed your story about being part of the guild, or at least working with the
Right,
guild.
and we didn't show her the arm then,
Uh,
as far as I'm aware.
I don't think we
I
did.
watched it earlier today, but I do not remember. We'll say you didn't, at least for now.
All right, I go find the secretary. Hopefully in the usual
Just
place.
in her
in case
general,
you-
like, usual kind of boxed-in area.
It's in Morgan's finger. I don't know what that was for.
It's
flipping off
me.
Tom.
Oh, okay.
We're having a conversation.
There's just someone in the background who just generally doesn't like half elves and
No, I
Gives the
was
finger,
barely
like,
even
"Ah,
listening because I was nearly getting rickrolled.
we're texting as this happened, and Rickrolling got brought up. And actually, we were saying that you're known to Rickroll people, and I said, he is. He never gives it up.
He is known to rickroll himself.
That is true.
Yeah.
Icy, when's the last time that happened, by the way? Out of curiosity.
today.
Of course. Of course it was.
I figured out I can remote connect to my work PC, so I pulled up Rickroll to try and play it on my work PC for the people in my laboratory to listen to. Unfortunately, it didn't play the audio out loud.
Love that.
Nice. So, you go up
You
to...
never let us down.
Yeah.
I was let down.
But you never let us down. Alright. You go up to Bathilda, who is kind of in her little desk area.
You said Mathilda?
Bathilda.
Bathilda. Okay. Can't remember if I added Lauren Letters thing to it.
I don't know if you guys ever asked her name.
Anyway. Well, let's hope there's a nameplate right there that I'm reading right now. And oh, hey, Bathilda.
Hey. Oh, you're back. What do you need?
Yes.
Don't tell me you got in
So-
trouble again.
No trouble.
Alright.
Hopefully less trouble in here on out. Anyway, well, obviously the trouble of continuing the quest and getting into, quest things. But in terms of that, I think we forgot to hand something over to you this morning. From our escapades last night, the Grung, or the Grung-like individual.
Mhm.
I feel like they called themselves something different. Anyway, one of them, like you are aware, self-immolated
Mhm.
and left
Blew
behind
himself
their
up.
arm.
He did.
Yep, that was. Wow. Anyway, left behind an arm. That, if you need proof of our escapades there, we can turn that into you. Otherwise,
Last
it
mark's
seems like your
kind of left
barkeep
enough
is.
of an imprint. But if you want, we can take it from you.
Yeah. So if you want that for proof of our quest's progress, we can give that to you. Otherwise, I mean, your barkeep seems interested in whatever this is.
Of course he is. Yeah, we'll take it. Thank you.
All right.
As she kind of just takes
Keep
the
him out
arm.
of trouble, I suppose.
The arm or rack?
Iraq.
As if I could do that. Been trying for years. All right. She kind of sets it down on the side of her table. Will that be all? Or did you have anything else you wanted to?
Oh, yes. How much did the rest of everyone tell you about what they are planning? The individuals we confronted.
Which individuals?
The three at the docks. The one whose arm I just
We
gave you.
We
and then
haven't
their two
talked to any of them.
co-conspirators.
They didn't.
Right. How
One
much
blew
did
up
we
and-
tell you about them?
One blew up and two got away.
Okay. So we do know a little bit about what they're planning. I feel like I know some of my allies might think that's important to keep tighter, but I figure, I mean, I used to be a town guard, so it feels wrong in me to not tell some sort of authority on this sort of matter.
Get to the point.
So, so their goals for all of the robberies and assaults down at the docks was to gather money to bribe someone at the upcoming banquet to let them pass in.
And where did you learn all this?
We were able to speak to them at some point earlier, but I think some of my allies didn't want to fully say things that they don't have 100%
So
confirmation of.
before you fight, you talk to them?
Things we gathered from them. One of my allies did try and talk with one of them at the beginning, but they're...
And they just divulged their whole plan to you?
It's complicated, I guess, is the best way to put it. One of them's a little, I guess, the nicest way to say it is a little mousy, so they don't like talking to people so much unless they're kind of closer. But this is information they found out, and I'm bring to you.
I appreciate the attempt, but you've just lost me at this point.
Okay.
So
well,
you during your fight, you decided to talk to the people that we contracted you to take out. You decided to talk to them, and they, of their own free will, decided to divulge their whole plan to you mid-fight?
Is crazy.
That's oddly accurate.
Right.
One of
And
them
you didn't mention
was-
any of this earlier. Why?
Again, that was stuff my ally had found out and told me later this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And the
I guess they
reason your
didn't feel-
ally didn't mention this to the officers that arrested you is...
I am still figuring out them as a person. They confuse me
Okay,
too.
if I may, which ally was this?
The one with the hood who doesn't say much. That doesn't really narrow it down a lot, does it?
No, it doesn't.
The woman with the hood. My human outside of the game really wants to say Lysithea, but that's not right.
Dude, just Lysithea from Fire Emblem.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
You know,
Lysithea!
you know
Of course,
this
of
game,
course.
Fire Emblem with 3 houses. There's this character named Lysithea who has 2 crests. Anyway,
So,
um,
cloaked woman doesn't...
Arisal.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, did she come to the guild with us, or was she on her own separate matters at that point?
So, okay, one of the party members decided
They have
to
the ability, as far as I
withhold
can understand, to speak
information.
their language with magic.
You,
And so
one of
that's
your
how
party
they're
members
working.
decided to withhold information from both the Neverwinter Watchman and me until
Reason.
you told me right now. Do I have all
Yes,
that?
because I felt like it's necessary. And I have
Mhm.
also gone to the Neverwinter Watchmen before this to also tell them important information that I would like to give to you.
And your source for
Yes, I
all
feel
this
it's-
is people that you were fighting, who are
My
famously
ally was
reliable
able to
in those
somehow speak
moments.
their language and get them amiable through magic. I don't quite understand it, but they were able to glean some information that may or may not be of use.
Okay, here, let's do this, right? Bring
Yes.
your hooded woman friend, ally, whatever you want to call her. Bring her here. Let's
Okay,
have a
will do.
let's have a chat about this new information that apparently you've discovered. Because this would have
Yep.
been useful information earlier today.
I would very much like to do this.
Well then, you best do it.
All right. We'll likely come by tomorrow as it's getting a bit late. But yes,
Aye.
I'll make a note of it right now as I pull out my papers and make a note. Put it back in my stuff.
We'll be expecting you tomorrow then.
All right. And like I said, they're a bit mousy, so if it's not them, I'll come back and try and I'll do my due diligence to come back and report that to you.
Them being the hooded woman?
Yes, they
So your own
Yeah, very
ally
much
is
a-
mousy and doesn't want to tell the people that hired them pertinent information about the thing they were hired to do.
I think they should speak for themselves at this point. And I will try and
Yes,
convince
they
them
best
to
do
so.
that, because right now it doesn't reflect well on you.
Will do.
Alright, well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow. Also, tell the gnome that Heinrich's agreed. The duel will be postponed.
Yes, will do. I'll also pull out, as I walk back to the tavern, I'll pull out my same notes and write something down there too.
Okay. You jot things down. Kami, while this has been happening, Mortimer's just kind of been staring at you, just...
Hello?
Why, hello. Have I done something to offend you?
Oh, not particularly. I don't mean to.
Hmm.
I'm just. It's been an interesting time in Neverwinter.
It's always an interesting time in Neverwinter. It's Neverwinter. There never are dull moments.
I suppose not.
It's part of the appeal.
Wait, the Thorn letters. Whoops.
The Jewel of the North is not known for lacking its luster.
Pardon me, what did you say?
The Jewel of the North is not known for lacking its luster.
Oh, well. It's certainly been lustrous.
I can imagine. Been here, based on your look, I guess maybe a little less than 210 day, and already done so much. How do you do it?
I'm not sure what you mean, Mortimer.
Come now. You know exactly what I mean.
I'm just doing my own thing right now.
Hmm.
The people I'm with.
Is that what you call it? Your own thing?
Unfortunate situations have. Okay, hold on. Do we have to? What? What do you want?
What do I want?
Okay. Some things
I
just
don't want
happen
anything.
to us, okay?
What do you want?
Why? I want to know. What do you need from me, Mortimer?
Me? I don't require nothing.
Ah,
I
perfect.
require nothing of you. But do you require
Well, I'm
something
glad
of
to
me?
hear. No.
Is that so? Because I'm sure that answer will change.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ah,
I don't need your help.
you say that now, and yet, in your time of need, will you reconsider?
You're. Who even are you?
I'm Mortimer. That is all you need to know.
Right.
Aaron.
Well, I'm sure I'll keep in mind if I require your assistance. How much of that pint did you have?
He holds up a full glass. I'm still holding on to it. But when Julie arrives.
Wait,
Ah, look. There she is.
hold on. You spilled some on it.
You looked like you look away, kind of just what the fuck. When you look back up, he is not there.
I look around for him.
Roll me perception.
6.
You know, a brief thought occurs to you of, I can see why this guy's such an issue for the guild.
I turn to Rack. Does he always do that?
Hmm?
Is he always that? Oh, okay. Never mind.
What? Wait. What?
Mortimer,
Is he always like what?
will little
Er,
disappearing act?
Yeah, weird, whimsical disappearing. It's kind of what he's
Something
known
like
for.
that.
You must be new around here. Yeah. No, it's kind of
How
what he does.
perceptive would you say he is?
I've never been able to
I
get a
have a
good read on
I have
him.
a weird question. I have a weird question. How
Mhm.
long do you think I've been in the city itself?
I'd assume you're a recent arrival based on your accent. So, I don't know.
All right. Well,
I
thank you for
assume
your
you
answer.
came here recently.
Right. That's a very valid guess. You are correct. Recently is a
Okay.
good guess.
All right, I'm gonna try this. As I walk off, I'm just gonna say, "All right, Mortimer, how about that that shot?"
Mortimer just is not there.
Well, it's no fun drinking alone. I expect. Do you still have that? I look over at Kami's second pint.
Kami, did you
I
drink
look
your
over at the pint.
That is a full pint.
Yep, I'm gonna slide over the shot. I'm gonna grab the pint. It is time to drink.
All right, errands are done for the night. I'm going to
Yes.
remind you that we need to tell 2 things to our allies, and come back here tomorrow.
Wait, what? Do we have to come back here tomorrow?
They want Rizal to come back here and talk about some things.
answer for his bullshit.
Hold on.
Anyway, bottoms up.
Julie, you sly dog.
And I just down the pint.
I do the same. Wait, you had a shot.
Or I down the shot.
I down the pipe. I really am looking forward to getting back, though. I think I need to see about something. So we should be getting back soon.
And it's the pint that turns all of your gold into cheese. That's its magical effect.
Roll me con.
No,
save.
not
not a-
the
it's not any-
not the cheese lord.
It's not a pint. It's just a thing of queso.
So con regular or con save?
Con save.
Do
17.
both of us need to do it?
You didn't drink anything special.
True.
17?
It is his second pint.
That's also true.
Are you telling me Kami gets sloshed after 2 pints? Is he
A
that
pint
much
is
of
a
a
lot.
lightweight? Jason, is Kami a lightweight?
I did make a roll
Okay, what
when you
was your
said
roll?
con save. Do you want save or con?
Con save. Let's go with con save.
Con save is an 11. It's 12.
You're a little tipsy, but you mostly there. Julie,
Yeah, I'm fine.
it's hot. It's real hot.
It's spicy queso.
You feel like
I just take a big breath.
you kind of feel a heat bubbling in you. You take a you open your mouth to take a breath, and just a small puff of flames comes out your mouth. Just
That's certainly impressive.
I just leave my mouth resting open to aerate.
normally it's worse.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Once had a laddie who was spewing flames for an hour.
Well, you got a very robust building. I'll tell you that.
Oh no. The spewing flames, not big ones, of course,
Ah.
but basically what you were just doing for an hour.
Oh,
Quite a sore throat he had after.
Your throat
I can
would be
imagine that could be very
gone.
interesting.
Like, if someone very familiar with how burn wounds heal, your throat would be gone.
But so to be clear for Julie and I guess the players, it didn't quite feel like there was fire in your throat. It felt like more the second you opened your mouth and it oxidized, it became a fire.
Even
Okay, so it doesn't leave burns. It's just spewing fire a little bit, like
Yeah. Like it's
a brief
spicy on
flame
it's still spicy on the inside, but like
Mhm.
it's almost more like a parlor magic trick, kind of like a just when you open your mouth, a small puff of flames comes out.
Okay.
Well,
Real quick though.
he was doing that just
you
after
don't-
a shot.
No one explodes from this, right?
Oh yeah, we've
the
had trouble.
drama.
Did you want someone to explode from that?
No.
No. Okay. No explosions.
I know how Luz needs to die eventually now.
You're gonna cause so much issues. This party's gonna kill Kami mentally.
I think my friend here has made an excellent point, in that we have a bad reputation around fire. So
Okay.
I would still be interested in an additional shot, but of something else maybe.
Something else, just normal ale or
Something special with special effects, but not
special
fire or
effects?
explosions or something that would
Okay.
blow up a library.
I give
Why did
Julie
What?
the
That's oddly
biggest
specific.
death stare I can provide.
That seems oddly specific.
We've seen some things.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you've
I
seen
think
nothing.
Some.
That's fair. I contemplate whether it's a good idea to give Kami another palm him down or if that would rile him.
Right. So,
Perhaps something calming?
I don't want any more to drink.
okay. So, do you still want a shot, or?
Sure. Do you have anything for, not for him, but for perhaps myself or a future need? That makes it a little easier to be friendly.
Friendly.
I say this as someone who fully does not drink. Isn't that the whole idea of just normal alcohol?
Yeah, he just pours you a beer. It's just a normal beer.
Every time someone's trying to pitch it to me, they're like, "That's the idea."
Social lubricant, as they say.
Ooh. I think I can make you something. Gonna have to get out
Of
a
course,
few
of
different
the younger.
ingredients.
Yeah.
You see him kind of walk down from his step stool, move it over somewhere
As
else.
he walks down, I'm just gonna move closer and be like, "Listen, Julie, I'm sorry. That was a lot. I'm sorry."
It's all right, Kami. A lot has happened recently.
What has happened recently?
Here's your backpack, by the way.
Oh,
took
yes,
the art.
thank you. Perfect. Yes, I'm glad it's not in there anymore.
All right.
There's certainly some sounds that are happening.
I'm pretty sure not even the recording will catch them is the worst part.
No, it's even
Discord
funnier
did.
considering I'm actually like I got Photoshop open because I'm drawing. Oh, this is happening. So all I'm hearing is grunting and moaning.
Oh, you can hear the little grunts. Cool.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear the
yeah.
grunt.
yes.
Okay, I
yes,
couldn't tell
we
if they would
can.
make it through the noise suppression. I don't know if the recording will actually pick them up.
No, you can hear them.
Okay. That's the guy walking around, by the way, like having to pick up his step stool, to be clear. Okay. Alright.
Sure it is. You're grunting for that and no other reason.
Been a minute since I made this. Let's see. Should be... As he starts making the concoction. Alright. And... finally... Okay. Hopefully I made it right. It's been a minute since I had to make that.
All right. I slide the 5 silver and change that I got onto the
Alright.
counter.
Thank you.
All right, and this is just for me to go. And after the fun of the spice, I'm gonna down the rest of my water skin, whatever's left in there, and then I'll pour the drink into my water skin.
You pour the drink in the water.
Thank you very much.
Right? Yep. Well, if you ever need anything else, you know where to come.
All right. And I'll squeeze the water skin so that the drink is just all the way to the top, and then I'll cork it.
Okay. You kind of squeeze it, get it where it should be.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
That'll be all for the day.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. And
You as well.
hope you don't run into any explosions. I guess.
Yeah, we hope so too.
We can
Very
only
much
hope.
so.
Right. So, as for the rest of you, Arizal, you have made it to Clunk at this point.
Oh fuck.
Very true.
It's not really locked. Like, it's kind of just... There's no one here, seemingly, but it's not... Like,
Well, I
D- d-
mean,
it's not like there's a lock on the door or anything.
I obviously still
Or a fence
knock.
gate, I guess.
Like,
It's a more of a
What?
fence gate. So you just kind of...
oh, more of a fence gate. I just like knock on the fence and I'm like, Clunk,
I need an adult.
I need an adult.
You kind of look around. No one responds.
I hate that locate creature is a 4th level spell that I can only cast once a day. This is the
That's
worst.
what you get for trying to
Really?
sleep, Alvin.
I feel like it's a pretty safe instance to use it. Like,
He doesn't have it. He tries to
I don't
use-
have it. I used it.
He tried 4th level sleep on Alvin
Oh.
earlier today.
Yeah. I thought it would be
Oh.
enough, but it was not. Witness
was
this in
not.
later state. Okay, yeah, I just like go through the fence.
Alright, you kind of
Is-
open the gates, enter. You see most of the creatures kind of around are starting to settle in for the night.
And I'm like kind of trying to be quiet, like respect their peace that I feel like I'm intruding on a little bit here. And I assume I find my backpack.
You find your backpack. Like, you kind of left it in one spot. It's a little over from that spot, because it's been, like,
Oh.
knocked over, and there is now something laying on it.
It's him again, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what, is he sleeping?
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
It
Well, I
seems
don't
like
wanna-
he's kind of just curled up in a little ball on your pack.
I don't want to like move him. He probably looks so comfortable.
Does. Real cute.
Okay, well, Rook, now you said that, I'm like looking around, and I'm like, Clunk isn't here.
Nope.
What time is it right now? I look into the sky. How dark is
It's probably getting to like 6-ish. Probably close to 6:30.
it? Oh, about
6:30. Hate you all.
Okay. So, the sun hasn't gone down yet.
Not quite.
And the thing's asleep on my back, but I feel like it's like a cat. Like,
Yes,
whenever it's like asleep on your lap, you can't just move it. That's
Yeah.
illegal.
absolutely.
This would be extremely illegal. It would ruin all the trust that I have built up with this displacer beast over the past 2 days. Okay. Let's see. I can't cast Moonbeam on this cat.
What?
How wild!
I
I was
agree with
like-
that conclusion.
I was expecting him to be like, oh, I can't do Mage Hand to lift him up by the scruff. It's like, I can't Moonbeam him! Damn
Let me
it!
just cast one of the strongest 2nd level spells.
Moonbeam ice cream. Let's see.
Man, if only I could whack him with a spiritual weapon.
If only I could.
I
cause-
could
if only I
psychic
could-
lance him.
Yeah.
If only I could just guiding level
Hold on.
3rd level guiding bolt.
Fireball. 3rd explosion.
Yes! Blow up Clunk's
Think we've had enough of
place!
Fireball.
No.
Blow up
Answer,
Clunk's
honestly.
place! Nothing can go
Of these
wrong from
spirit
blowing up
guardians-
Clunk's
spirit
place.
Guardians, I am the fireball.
Blow up
Let's
clunks.
see.
Blow up clunks. Blow up clunks.
Okay, so
I think-
sending.
I think
You
we've had
send
enough
a
people
short
be
message.
fireballs.
Okay, so I hold on to my scarf and I cast sending.
Okay.
Specifically targeted towards Clunk. Is he within? Oh my God. Okay, never mind. No, it's any distance and even to other planes of existence. So,
Yep.
unless if he is in a different plane, there would be a 5% chance he just doesn't answer or the message just doesn't happen.
Right.
So, I cast sending. But then
Okay.
there is a long pause. Can I still all my pens and parchments and paper are like in my backpack? Is there a way I could get into it without disturbing the
Roll
cat?
me sleight of hand.
I immediately say nope, I can't. I'm not using my hands right now. I don't trust myself. Okay, I just have to think about it. I'm not metagaming. I'm just gonna think about it right now. Hi, Clunk.
Your actions. That's
I
pretty
hope
metagaming to me.
you're doing well. I am at your house. The cat is asleep on my bag. I hope this doesn't cause any, and then the message cuts out right there.
Okay. Okay.
You know, that is the most arousal message that could possibly
It is,
get sent.
but I love the use of referring to this as a house when the closest to an actual structure is a tree and like a shed overhang. That has 2 walls and a roof. There is no house here. It is just, well, I guess this is where he lives.
Do you want to know how we joked about the fact that I have 2 blankets?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one of my blankets is in the bag, but another one of my blanket I just have with me. I did leave my armor and my shield though at the place. So,
I
as
love
long as
watching
nothing,
Jason's reactions to everything of just like, oh
as long
god,
as
I'm working with the
nothing
worst
can
party
threaten-
ever.
as long as nothing can threaten my armor class of 8 while I'm away, we're good.
How? Physically, how?
I have -2 dexterity.
Oh my god. Okay. So what are you
I'm
trying
sorry.
to do?
My brother the other day asked me like, "Oh, is 20 AC like okay?" And like, yes, 20 AC is actually very good. In fact, the highest I've ever seen it actually was probably like 22-ish, and that would be Ethan.
Hey.
I said on average, it's closer to like 13, 14, depending on if you are an armored person or not.
The lowest I've ever seen it is also Ethan.
I think I've
Ethan
had,
really does
I think
hit
I've
the
had so many-
min-maxer quota of... He will hit the highest and the lowest in one character.
But
I
what
am
about an
both.
AC of 6?
You see,
We can get
I
there.
am not on the spectrum.
Um,
I am the spectrum.
It is the truest thing I've ever fucking heard.
So what are you trying to do, to be clear?
So I'm checking 'cause I'm pretty sure I have a character
I just like lay out a blanket next to my bag and I just like lay down and yeah, no, I'm hunkering down now until this displacer beast moves from my bag.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna try and lift him up and put him on the blanket.
No, I don't wish to, if I mess up anything and this cat hates me even like 1% more, what's the point of continuing the campaign?
So this is okay. Right. Okay, you lay out a blanket and hunker down.
all of my stuff is just kind of like in the closet now. The only thing I took 5 things with me: my scarf, my robe, my glasses, my blanket, and my herbalism kit.
Okay. Sure. As you do.
As you do. I need my herbalism kit. What am I supposed to do without that?
Herbalize!
More like not herbalize, I guess.
No, self-herbalize.
Oh.
Do it on your own without the kit, you coward.
I can't do
Um.
that. That's not possible.
Okay, so. You hunker down, hoping this cat will wake up. Cats being famous for getting off of the thing that you need them to be on. So,
How has RSL done more damage without knowing that more damage could be done?
I had a cat one time. I was holding him, and I wanted to put him down, but I didn't want to just like
how dare you,
set him
Morgan?
down or anything. So I crouched down because I was standing up holding him. So I crouched down and kind of like laid him down on my legs a little, so his position shifted so he would get uncomfortable and stand up and move. But instead, he just got more comfortable. So I spent 30 minutes crouching in the middle of our hallway, waiting for this cat to get bored and walk away.
You would. That's great.
Of course.
My mom was like talking to me. She was sitting in her bedroom. She was talking to me through the door, assuming I was like just standing there waiting or whatever. And she opens the door and she sees me just crouching in the middle of the hallway with a cat in my lap. Like, not even in my lap, because I was crouching. I wasn't even sitting. It was just like the most uncomfortable I could have been. Anyway,
Ryan,
I don't want to distract.
So,
I should-
Ryan, I'm going to possibly cheat really bad, but it's also technically by the rules.
I'll determine if
Go
I
ahead.
allow it or not.
What was do I like just notice just anything Clunk was like wearing or carrying last time I saw him?
Like, do you see anything here?
Oh no, like just on like on him last time I saw him, was there anything like noticeable that was on him? Any items of importance?
Not particularly, honestly. Doesn't wear
He's made out
clothes.
of
Most weapons are stored within his body in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I didn't see anything he was carrying at all. Like not even
Yeah,
a backpack
that's
or anything.
no. That is why he fits so well. Like, why so many people have just mistaken him for a statue whenever he just chills at the hotel for you guys, and you leave him downstairs. Is because he has no distinguishing qualities in terms of items, weaponry, anything like that.
Clunk himself is technically an inanimate object made animate. I cast locate object on him.
You can certainly try.
No, I won't. But
Go ahead and roll me
just a
Arcana.
funny
Go
little-
ahead.
Okay, I'll roll Arcana. Okay. That's a 13. That's not too shabby. I think I should get a little something.
You're not super familiar with how Clunk works. Because as far as you understand it, Clunk isn't even a normal, like, Warforged, per se. So, like, for one, it wouldn't work on a normal Warforged. For two, Clunk isn't a normal Warforged. So would it work? You're not quite sure.
Indeed, a specific object he was carrying. I guess I just decide against it, against my better judgment. So long as I'm long resting here, I forgot. I put all of my items in an alms box. Just as a player, I forgot that I did that. That alms box, I suppose I would have taken it with me because I'm not letting that be around anyone else at this moment. I'm much more protective of that than my own armor.
Okay.
I suppose I know they're magical of some sort, but I just don't know what the heck it is. I suppose I just kind of like. It says that like if there are items that I can attune to, apparently says I can just spend a long rest just like sleeping next to them, and it should tell
Which
me what it
items?
does. The items in the the 3 items.
Okay. You're just
Yeah,
going to tune to
it
them.
says well, I mean, I can apparently it says you can spend a long rest just laying next to them and learn their properties,
Okay.
and you can choose to attune to them.
Okay. So are you going to attune to them?
Yeah, I'll spend this long rest attuning.
Okay. Cool. I will
I hope I know what their properties are.
inform you about more information on them whenever we after the session, essentially.
Okay.
So, while you wait for this cat, Luz and Jack, would you guys kind of got some materials? Whatever you were headed back? Yes.
That was the plan.
Okay. Tommy and Julie, you guys are also headed back.
Yes.
Okay. So everyone eventually makes it back to the room, minus one, who is currently napping on the floor on the
Yay.
south side, on the opposite side
That's
of
what I
town.
usually do. That's what I usually do anyways.
We have to bring her to the guild.
Where is Oracel? Does anyone know where Oracel is?
Natalie is still fully passed out.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Luz at the very least doesn't even like process or hear this conversation. He could not care less about where Russell is.
I remember. I was gonna say this much earlier on when they were talking to the guild lady, but I really do regret nothing.
That is the best thing you could have said.
Oh, that's amazing. So Natalie's still asleep?
Yeah. Is just you four.
Well, has anyone seen
Wait.
Rizel? Or RSL?
Wait, the last thing they saw,
Yep.
I was in the other room.
Yeah, that's all we know.
Yes.
I go knock on the door.
So, Rizel
No
tried
response.
giving Natalie a pillow, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly. It was
He did, in fact, give Natalie a pillow.
okay. Okay. I'm assuming there's a blanket probably on the bed or somewhere in the room. I'd like to just drape it over her shoulders while
Okay.
she's.
You give her a blanket. Kami, you knock on the other door. No response.
So we now are waiting for 2 different beings to return here by morning.
Hey, you have no idea if I'm in there or not. No clue.
I bang on the door harder.
You also have people with keys.
I just open the door and I look inside.
This is the room that you're staying in.
Oh, I thought it was the
No.
closet.
All
No.
you see is no.
Rizel's just in the closet.
but also in the closet.
I mean, it's
yeah.
not unusual, but
No, I thought that's what was going on.
no, you're in the other room.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
But also,
Yeah, I enter with
No.
Joey.
You just see my friggin' armor and my shield left on the
Yeah,
floor.
you just see a few scattered items of Arizals lingering about, but no Arizal.
I pound on the closet.
I turn the
No
knob.
response. You turn the knob. You open the closet.
Oh.
You see some miscellaneous food in there, but no
I
Arizal.
look at the sausage on the shelf. I consider for a moment. I close the door. I don't think she's in there.
I don't suppose so.
Well. Let's hope she's back by morning.
I think I'm gonna go back to the river.
Kami,
need to
as
fresh out.
Go
you
with you.
Kami, as you say
need to
that,
go
you
drown myself
hear
real
a
quick.
tapping on
Goodbye.
the window.
I opened the window.
You see a bird
Just
kind of
investigate.
flutter in. Like it flaps its wings to get you guys to back up.
Yeah.
It raises its claw, lowers its claw, and once again, standing before you is Al.
I put the finger up and I do the wave. He gives a
So-
smile.
Friend, the translator, is not here. I don't know where.
If you cannot speak common, cannot understand.
I know. I'm just trying my best. So,
We're gonna do a game of charades on this, aren't we?
I was literally about to say I start charading out what.
wait, so do I know this creature can understand common? Do I know that?
Seemingly, as far as you're aware, the only times the creature's been able to understand Arizal, or you guys, is when Arizal has used tongues.
Okay, I
from
grab
what
the
you've been
armor.
informed.
I point at the armor. I point at the door. I do this. Do this. And then I
You need
put
to turn
the
off your
armor
background.
frustratingly down. Down in frustration.
You've never
I
seen a
take out a blank piece
reptilian,
of
like
paper and a pen.
you've never seen a frog look confused until this day. As Alrin just tilts his head.
Nod if you can understand me. I grab the armor.
Ricardo.
I point to the armor.
Someone, quick, draw a Rizal right now.
Yeah, Julie, do a quick sketch.
All right.
It is
With
not
my
very
practice today,
difficult
I'm
to
gonna make
draw.
a dexterity check. Ooh, that's an 8. Wait, you said
you
dexterity, right?
all just take turns
that's a
drawing a
11.
Rizal.
You draw to the best of your ability the description you gave to Bathilda. Hooded woman.
Put it. I mean,
It's
as far as
not much.
as far as the Slod knows, I was hooded the whole time basically. The only times I wasn't hooded was when I was like completely without anything on and they looked away.
Wait, what? You were naked at one point? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
trying to change
interrogation
into
room.
my thing.
Oh,
when given their items back
Yeah.
to put the armor on.
So we have drawing now.
Yeah.
I point to door. And then I shrug. And then I put armor down. I pat my legs. I walk out the room.
those of you that remain in the room, you just see Alvin kind of just lift and tap the staff, turning into a small dog and following Kami out.
All right, I guess we're all
Do I
following
see?
Kami.
Do I
Let's go
see
looking.
this? Do I see this?
I don't know, dude. Roll me perception.
That is a 19.
You hear footsteps behind you that aren't, like, you hear multiple sets of footprints, or footsteps behind you. You kind of turn around. There's a dog behind you now.
That's Alrun. I suppose we're going looking.
I just need some fresh air. I point back to Julie.
Understand.
I'm trying my best not to pet the grung-like creature who is now a dog.
I wave over the attention of the grung, or of not the grung, the slod. I grab my paper. I draw a circle. I draw 2 lines like a clock, and I draw a sun, so a circle with lines coming off of it. I say, clock, sun.
While the grung is looking, or the
I do like a
slot is
circle
looking, I'm going to walk
past
away
this.
Mortimer style and disappear.
Alright, you walk away Mortimer style to disappear. Julie, you're trying to, like, get the point across. It's not clicking. And it's not your fault. There is a very clear language and just general
Communication
knowledge barrier here. Because you're dealing with an entity not of this plane. There's already going to be difficulties even if you both spoke common, which
common
you
are
did
clocks
earlier.
in this world?
Hmm?
How common are clocks in this world?
And
Like, I feel like we've
timepieces are
encountered someone
not
with a pocket watch.
timepieces are not super common, but they
Um,
do exist mostly for
I
richer
wonder
folk.
actually, Ryan, if they shapeshift, do all their objects shapeshift with them?
For Elrin, yes.
So they're unlocatable with locate object.
Why are you trying to cast it?
Who are you finding?
Because I'm like, where could he possibly be? And I'm like, let me like just search to see if he's within the city.
Maybe he's at the hotel like he said he would be.
I don't know
But you
that.
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I'm fairly confident locate object has a range, by the way.
1,000 feet. It's the same as locate creature.
Yeah. The city's bigger than 1,000 feet.
How big is 1,000 feet?
So
That's
you,
less than a mile.
yeah.
In fact, it's like a fifth of a mile. Just under a fifth of a mile.
Yeah.
You decide, okay. Well, you're laying down. Okay. Julie, you trying to gesture to Alvin, it's clearly not landing. Alvin just kind of,
All right.
like, befuddled at you, just walks back in the room.
I'm just gonna point to the bed, and then lie down, and just say
You
in
see,
plain common, we wait.
you see Alvin kind of walk up to the armor.
I sit up and I give a shrug. I point to around to the room and I just give an X. No. I shake my head and give an X. Oh, Tom, say that again.
During this whole time, and including this as well, Luz is way too engrossed in trying to get some progress done on Baby Boom / just the gun in general. Not sure if Jack is still helping.
Jack is definitely
like-
still helping and making little comments and learning as much as he can.
Nice.
Jack
look,
is
I
learning
could-
to do firearms.
Jack is learning like actual mechanics behind
Weapons
firearms that he
engineering.
didn't know beforehand. So feel free to question.
If I can, I would like to continue rolling on that, and I also feel like
Yes.
at this point, realistically, this would be another section where I could pick up on the fact that
Yes,
what
I
Jack
would
does
agree
is
to
not
both of
fully
that.
mechanical.
It's going to be a
So-
lot more obvious at this point because it's like, oh, why do you need that?
So,
Like, this is the firing pin.
Luz, I'm gonna have you
Yes.
roll me. What did I say earlier? What did I have to roll on?
You've had me do
Intelligence
a
and dex.
couple. Yeah.
Grabbing some dice. Hold on. Okay. So, let's have. Because are you just trying to put it together freehand, or have you like drafted up a sketch to help put it together?
I've drafted up a sketch. I'm having Jack help me, hold things, work on things. I'm doing whatever like hand machining work I need to do the pieces to start assembling them. I'm just generally continuing work on it.
Okay. Give me dexterity with advantage, since Jack is helping a lot with this stuff. And there's a lot of fine stuff.
There's
Well,
that
I'm
help
really glad I had
action.
advantage on that because one of those was an at one.
Yeesh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, so that's 16.
It's how much?
16, even after the advantage.
Goodbye, Julie.
Julie's dead.
You have officially
Long live the
killed her.
Julie.
Lost Julie.
The deadly number 16.
Yeah. At least it wasn't 17. Goodness gracious, what would they do?
16, 17?
I hate everything. Did I miss a message where Julie said they were going to sleep? Or did Julie just die?
No,
Randomly.
what? Julie is just dead.
No.
I also did. I was muted for it, but I did say about 6
Julie
or
just got on
17.
phone, so I think computer died.
Oh. Okay, that's not good.
There be typing. There's. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
With it,
My
can we take
sis
a
got one
5-minute break?
Yeah, let's take we'll take a quick break here and then circle back in. Okay, yeah, and break. And we're back. Where were we? It's been like 5
Everyone
I
minutes.
had
but
just
about the
rolled
chief
a
act.
16.
Yes.
Hotel.
Yes, you had just rolled a, what was it, 16?
16, yeah.
Alright, you're getting somewhere. You're not used to making anything. You've been working with Sweet Baby Boom for so long that the way you're doing it now is very unorthodox for you. So you're getting somewhere, and Jack is helping. But you're not super used to doing it this way. However, Jack has been helping. But also not helping. Because he made a gun, right? You know that. He's used it before. Except he doesn't seem to really know the first thing about how this thing that he made works. For context, right? Rolled 2 fate dice.
Can I
It was an even split. Plus and a minus.
flip a coin?
So, I rolled another. 1 final fate dice to determine the fate of Jack. And it was negative. The dots are aligned.
Okay.
You connect the dots from earlier and realize, hey, this kid had a brief look at my blueprints. Maybe he's a prodigy. Sure, that's a possibility. But if he was a prodigy, he would know how this works. He wouldn't be asking me these questions that he should know. You're not you don't immediately leap to the actual explanation, but you know he doesn't know how this should work. What you do with that information is yours.
So, Jack, just with how all this is going, I just always want to make sure, no misinformation, misteaching happens.
Mhm.
Can you walk me through how you made your gun? Because they're not, I would need to assume, dissimilar in design. But we're definitely making slower progress here than I had anticipated.
Okay, out
It's
of
okay. I just want to know what was your process like?
okay, this is out of character real quick. Has Luz ever explicitly stated that he doesn't like magic? Is that a thing that's obvious?
I mean, before Jack for sure. After
Yeah,
Jack,
definitely before
probably.
Jack. I'm trying to remember how obvious, like, if Jack would know how. Because I know y'all had we had the conversation about like, magical transportation. You kept steering it away from magic. But I don't remember if you explicitly stated that.
I also know
Yeah.
for sure Luz has had like moments where he's pulled Jack aside and he's like, Jack, never do stupid things. Like, like heavily implied that it's not like I don't know
Okay,
that he's
so
gone on like his vitriolic rants as much, but
Yeah.
I think he has pretty clearly.
I know the only reason why Arisal knows is because Clunk explicitly told him.
okay. This is so much fun. I've been waiting for this moment since the concept of Jack and Luz happened.
I've been waiting
He's-
for this
this
moment.
moment.
I don't think
Since
quite picked up
Jack
on
and
the like
Luz
weight
kissed.
of this question as much. So he's still like fiddling with whatever you gave him to like do. So he's like, oh yeah, I remembered like a majority of what the blueprint said because I've got a really good memory for that kind of stuff. But I didn't know like the full mechanics of everything. So I just kind of improvised and I used your base design and I built on that with some of the magic that I knew to make up for any missing gaps in my knowledge and materials that I had. Um,
I wasn't afraid you say that.
And now I have to kill you.
Yeah. Immediately turns the new gun on Jack.
this is why I can't be an
even
actor. I
complete
cannot
yet,
hold
is
it
the
together.
problem. I'm totally. If other people want to do some more stuff to let this tension build, because I also really don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. So like, if
Sure.
anyone else has something else they want to
Jack
do, to
has
give me a
not quite
second.
picked up on the
Oh yeah.
So
tension yet. He is
while
he's
this
like
is
fully
happening,
engrossed in building this.
I'm going back to the river.
Okay.
I'm
You
Just
following.
didn't hear an
Oh
explosion.
wait, no, I
in
stayed back in the room.
go-
That's right.
You're with our friend, or
And-
sorry, you're with RSL's friend.
You go down, down, down by the river.
And I'm just gonna be muttering
Go
like,
down to the
To
river.
pray?
what
That's not
did
the. That's not the.
what did
I grew
Mutane
up in church.
mean by that? I mean, like, that was so specific. That was so weirdly accurate. What is with that creature? Is he a wizard? I think he's a wizard. What's going on with that fella? And of course, the what I just wanted to. Why did nothing is going my way? Apparently, that's so great. Wow. Ah. At least the water is still nice.
And a dead body walks past. Close.
I just see this cat.
You see sitting kind of next to you, mewling at you.
You're cutting
is-
out.
God!
I love-
Christianity.
No, I love when you cut out and you immediately screamed "God damn it" because it always cuts out after God.
Yeah.
No, because I intentionally cut myself off sometimes cutting out the damn it. Just because I think it's
Yeah.
funnier.
It's
to-
funnier. Anyways, you're
um,
good now.
So, you see, kind of sitting next to you, staring, mewling, is a black cat. Just sitting there, kind of.
I try to remember what the slod had turned into back when we encountered them.
What do you mean?
In the mugging,
Yes, you encountered
Me and
two
Luz
odd creatures. You
we
encountered
ran
an
into
owl
a black cat, didn't we?
and a cat. An owl was watching you guys from above and keeping pace with you guys. Right before Julie started getting pickpocketed, you guys saw a cat that was just watching you. You guys went to investigate, then you heard the horn and had to book it.
Cats are in Neverwinter. Do I know you, friend? Are you the same cat from before? And you understand me? Who are you? Alright, well, you're nodding, so I know you're not just a cat. You're just gonna leave me to my own thoughts then?
As it kind of comes up next to you and just kind of lays in your lap.
Oh, that's, You know, that's not what I meant, but that will work too, I suppose.
And now he can never stand up again.
He
Now
can
I'm
only
the one
squat
who's
in an awkward
stuck.
position.
uh, you know, were you that cat from that night? Like, oh, was it yesterday? Time is weird.
When you were attacked by the sloth?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
that was
no,
yesterday.
had to- Oh my gosh, I think I'm losing my grasp on reality.
It's been a weird few days for you.
Been a weird 24 hours.
That's been every 24 hours recently.
Yeah, it's been a weird, 72 hours. And even the week before that was weird because you were in jail.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, cat, what do you think I should do? I've got all these problems. Everything is... You know, why'd they have to die? Is that all it's gonna be? First it was my mother, and then my friend. And my mentor is gone. It seems like I have no men left. What am I going to do?
He kind of looks back up to you.
Make a good point, I think. Man, if only I could speak with creatures. But no, I'm not the magic one. of sassy little cat, aren't you? I mean, there is some nice things, I suppose. She's fucking asleep right now, but whatever. Beside the point. It seems like, actually, no one I want to talk to is ever fucking available. Is it that crazy, cat? Well, I do want to talk to you, so if you need to run along, I'd understand. Oh, well, I appreciate that. At least someone is here. What?
No, it kind of like taps your chest essentially.
Like stretching?
No, like it it kind of sits up as you say, like, if it needs to go. It's like
It's not using claws. It's just
yeah,
it's a
like
paw.
it is
It's
just
like putting
paw.
it in-
Yeah.
Beaning you.
You know,
you're being paid.
I really am intrigued as to what you're saying. Still not convinced you're just a normal cat. Okay, you can't blame me for my suspicions. You are responding to me like you understand me. That doesn't seem to be a normal thing. How many Neverwinter cats understand common?
It just starts like tapping its paw as if it's counting.
And how many of those Neverwinter cats are not just other creatures disguised as cats?
It kind of puts its paw at just the one this time.
See, well, forgive my suspicions, I suppose. Tell me, where was the last time you've seen the horsey cycle in this area? It's been a while since I've seen one.
So it kind of gets up and starts walking.
I'm going to absolutely follow this cat.
Split the party even more.
Split the party! Split the party! So,
Do animal companion for our party.
Luz, have
Once
you
it works,
formulated
it's,
your thoughts, or
not a
do you
cat.
want us to keep doing this?
Yeah. So, I actually is yeah. I was worried you were gonna say that. Luz is kind of I mean, I don't know for sure if Jack would notice this, but Luz is like very blatantly struggling with making a choice, struggling with what to do. He's like various he keeps almost doing various movements. Like he keeps almost taking a step. He keeps almost reaching for something. He keeps almost, doing whatever thing. And he kind of like reaches towards the core of what's completed of the gun. But again, with that almost, his hand doesn't quite get there, and he's like violently shaking as he reaches for this. And Luz starts to cry. I really think you're a good kid, Jack. I
I
really
think
do.
Jack's finally gonna actually look at him and realize that something is wrong. Because up to this point, he's been building stuff. He's been looking. He never even looked up when he said that. He's just been building while he was. This insanely awkward silence was happening.
I really think you're a good kid, Jack, and I don't know if it's your magic or not, and that's just how it works. I don't know if, I don't understand how that works, but I don't want anything bad to happen to you. And I can't be the bad thing that happens to you.
What?
Magic has been a force of destruction everywhere I've gone. Jack, I saw thousands of men killed in a second.
Magic has only ever helped me. It helped me survive on the streets. It helped me and my mom get away from my dad. It's only ever done me good.
I understand that. It's two sides to every coin, Jack. And magic is a heavy, heavy coin. It's one that I cannot spend, would not spend if I could. But I can't. I can't. I can't. Luz is kind of, just gonna sob for a moment. And then, even though I really thought last session that we were at the last of the Luz lore, I'm about to improv a tiny bit more. I haven't seen my kids, and I forget if we set a time frame. I'm gonna say it a number of years. This isn't like locked in as the actual
I think
number of
we've
years.
determined you're about 300 something.
We specifically stated we didn't have the exact
Age-wise.
time frame of everything, so we just kind of gave
Yeah.
a loose. It's been a long
I'm just gonna
time.
I'm just gonna give a like ballpark number. Yeah, I haven't seen my kids in 80 years, and I justify that to myself by saying that going home would just put them in danger, and that they've lived their whole lives without me, and I would do no good going back now. But I'm also scared because they very well might be magic users. And I've always thought, well, better an absent father who loves you than a present one who finds that he can't. But I'm wrong, Jack. I'm wrong. You're not even my son. But you've shown me I can care. I don't know what to do with that. Because this was all for nothing. What am I, Jack? If this is all for nothing, if I've stayed away,
I can't say that I'm super experienced in life in general. Considering the fact that I'm young, but mistakes can't be, you can't really go back and fix mistakes. But there's always, you can always try to fix them, I guess. I don't know. I'm a child. I don't know. I think if you truly think you messed up and you want to fix it, then I mean, even if just for your state of mind, I think it would be worth it to maybe try.
And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that all on you, but at the end of all of it, I think what I meant to say is, you want to give it a try? See if you can magic something up.
I don't know how well that would work for your weapon. Mine is very specific to me. I don't think anybody else could really use it the way that I do. If you're talking about the gun, let me be clear. I'm talking about the gun.
The gun, I mean, I don't
Okay.
know how magic works.
Yeah.
I don't know if... I don't know. I'm sorry.
No. I don't have like a super solid grasp on it super much yet, especially since this is really a new application of magic that I've used. I just know that it makes up for some of the pieces that I was missing and some of the knowledge that I was missing. I don't really know how to explain it.
That's a large part of what we're needing here. I mean, I'm not gonna ask you to do it, but I think there's really one way to learn.
Yeah. Oh, a chunk of the magic itself that I use is activated when I actually do the attack or cast a spell. It's not like it's not like built into the weapon as much as it is like at the time of casting.
What if? And then Luz is gonna launch into thinking about some ideas where potential for maybe kind of like these magical bullets that store the energy for a charge in like a magical way instead of like a chemical gun.
Okay, so this is diving into Jack's special interest of combining magic and technology. So this is going to get a very heated discussion very quickly, but in a good way.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily, we don't necessarily need to roleplay that out because obviously we don't know the mechanics, but like.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, by the time we meet up next session, it is very possible that I will have a full scientific explanation as to how magic and guns mix together.
If you start working on that, you better talk about it with me because I would love to help brainstorm that.
You guys kind of coming to this agreement of maybe it's not the worst thing to try implementing this new idea. You start brainstorming. Now, I will ask the players, it is late. We could continue, or we could call it here. I leave the decision up to you.
I would vote call it here.
I was going to say, considering I'm extremely
I'm extremely child.
I opened the Discord and saw the "I'm a child" quote as I was trying to say that. Considering I'm extremely tired, and holy crap, was that an emotional beat? I feel great calling it here if everyone else is comfortable with that.
All right, so
yeah, no,
we leave it with Arisal, lost to the party, waiting for a cat to wake up. Jack and
I
Luz.
love the nifty little adventures we get on.
Jack and Luz coming to some kind of agreement on maybe implementing magic into this new version of Sweet Baby Boom.
Jack doesn't even know the significance of that.
Julie
No, he
is
doesn't.
just Julie's
Oh,
doing their
before
own
everything,
thing.
I'm in my room,
Yeah.
but I know Luz is over there. I walk over to Luz and I say, "Oh, by the way, Luz, Heinrich called off. He says, he didn't call off. He said it's fine to postpone the duel. I had a note of that. I just saw it. Yeah."
Just
After
after
the
this
beach
real
break,
emotional
after the beaches.
moment,
And I go back out.
just, oh, by the way, hey, the thing you needed, you're off the hook. Julie, you're kind of just in your room with,
I'm fixing up my maps, as we said before.
you're fixing your maps, you're working on, you also maybe work on a little bit of that person sketching, since might need a bit of work. And then
Why are
Nat-
hands so complex?
Natalie is napping, and Kami, you follow a black cat into the unknown.
Now I'm finding a horsey cycle.
Where this leads us, we shall find out next time. But for
I just
now,
want to point out.
I have been the DM. These have been the Muppets. You guys have a quest. Didn't really get to it too much, but you have a quest.
We don't even know what it is at this point.
Stop the slots! This was...
Survive.
Stop.
anyway.
Who said anything
Survive
about
emotionally.
How
Yeah, that
many
too,
survive.
hours did
So,
we
with
get
that-
through? Like 4?
With that, like I said, I've been the DM. These are our Muppets. And I hope you all have a very lovely evening. Good night.